The Rap Roundtable.
Episode 153 of New York and hip hop's #1 podcast. Get your ones up in the chat, ones up wherever you at. We are the Rap Roundtable, and for the rest of you haters,
you niggas won.
#1 podcast going. Don't worry about subscribers and followers. Just know when you pull up and the content is here, it's the best version of hip hop conversations,
elite
hip hop culture, hip hop outside, hip hop everything. We are the best. The Rap Roundtable. It's your guy Jav here alongside Sincere the Rap Snob,
what up?
alongside Deanie the Balance, alongside the best Drake fan in the world, OVO Mase himself. Gosh. Don't get it fucked up ever. That's gonna be the only time I curse tonight. I'm challenging myself to no longer curse. You know what I mean? Because YouTube told you they let you curse, but but it still impacts your ad revenue. So if I can keep it clean or challenge myself to keep it clean like I do at my day job, I think I can do it here too, right? So I'm gonna start treating this like work, and I'm gonna not curse unless y'all really piss me off. You know what I mean?
I be cursing at my day job too. So
you right. Ain't no microphones around. But actually there's microphones around his day job. You know what I mean? Pause. You know what I'm saying?
There's some potential cursable topics.
Yeah, for sure. I'm trying to keep it clean though.
I won't get mad at you.
Nah, I feel like I'm cursing too much now. I've become a sailor and I don't like it. You know what I mean? Shout out to us, real quick, and we got to give ourselves a little credit here, Heaven forbid the people who get mad when we give ourselves credit, but we were at the.
Who are you to give
your platform is not that big, whatever. Shout out to Michael Brown, like he always say, we punch well above our weight class.
Brown, whatever.
Go to your socials, find the Rap Roundtable, look at the stats. That ain't our fault niggas be hating to follow. I be feeling like it be a lot of niggas that just are afraid. Like they know. Once we get to a certain point, it's gonna be a lot of difficult conversations about their platform once we are where we need to be at.
For sure.
And it's like we're
making the rounds.
We've been outside quite a bit recently, and they know us. Mm-hmm. That's where we go.
That's what I was going to.
That energy is fire.
Rome Streets listening party, dope. Sock it to my pocket, out right now.
Yes, sir. Tap in.
And I had to have we didn't even mention this in the group chat because we wanted to leave Mase out of it until he was here since he don't want to come outside with us. You know what I mean? That's a topic of discussion for behind the scenes, guys. We're gonna peer pressure Mase to coming outside more. You know what I mean? So at the event, Rome Streets gave 2 speeches. He gave the pre-listen speech, whatever. Then there was the post-listen speech. And in the midst of that, he made sure that he shouted out the Rap Roundtable amongst his thank yous, and the people that are usually with him, the walkers, the bad influences, the social misfits, and shout out to my guys, my family over at Rap Roundtable. And I looked at my guys and I had to shake their hand. I was like, acknowledgement. Piece of time we'd have been in the room and it would have just been a couple niggas that looked at us and knew who we were but wouldn't say nothing. To now the star of the show.
Or where have I seen those guys before?
Right.
Where have you
or the double take or the flat out stare word to Rory. But not saying anything.
Bruh.
I wish Mase was there for that in particular. Because he did it twice where he looked and then walked. I only seen it twice.
4 times.
4 times.
And he looked every time.
I counted because I was ready to salute.
You was staring
because I seen him.
Because the first time I seen him say Rory,
before.
He acted like he didn't hear me. And then every time after that, he just kept looking.
But I'm like, you wearing shades, but they're the shades that we can clearly see your visuals, bro.
He's the only white guy that looks like him.
Oh, you talking about Duce Palooza?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
You know what I'm saying? So we said what up to them there. Shout out to Joe. Shout out to
that was some years ago.
It was a long. I'm just saying we said what
that was
up.
pre-pandemic.
We talking about like Sunday.
I'm just saying an acknowledgement was held. You know what I'm saying?
Mm.
Obviously, niggas had the hats on. Niggas ain't nothing wrong with a head nod.
He know, bro. One thing the internet has taught me is that everything gets seen everywhere. And back to the initial point about punching above your weight class, we don't be putting out clips that do like 40 views. Our social media clips travel. More was in our likes 2 weeks ago about the Jadakiss and was it the Jadakiss thing? It was about the Griselda thing.
Yeah.
When they were having their little issue, the Conway stuff or whatever the case. More was in our likes, so niggas know what's going on.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Stove God been in niggas' likes.
Salute.
Niggas know what it is. So again, to get that, salute from Rome, it's bigger than Rome. It's just the fact, acknowledgement that your work is starting to resonate to where you can't just pshaw niggas. Like, all right, they matter.
From a nigga putting in work.
And Rome, low key, like he's not judgmental, but he's very specific about who he speaks to and what he speaks about.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And for that shout out meant a lot. I'm like, you know what I mean? Yeah, the niggas at the spot calling up to us.
Yeah.
What up? You know what I mean?
Shout out to the whole team, man.
Facts.
Shouts to Hit Boy.
Good dudes.
Shout out Hit Boy. I fucks with y'all niggas. His words, not mine. You know what I mean?
Shout out to Hit Boy. Shout out to Ryan Davis. You know, a lot of good people. You know what I'm saying?
I was watching his shit earlier.
The point is, you know what I mean? There's a lot of other platforms. They do their thing. They get their numbers, whatever the case may be. But that respect, though.
That's it.
It means a lot.
That respect
That's
that
what
we
it
have
is.
garnered. But the league, respect.
Yes.
Shout out Elliot Wilson. Respect.
Salute.
T's, what up?
You know what I mean? They know what's going on.
Shout out Frazier.
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 You know what I mean?
Salute.
S2T's been quiet lately. Like, I feel like I haven't seen that much.
He been chilling since Iceman dropped. After
Okay.
Iceman,
Yeah.
because Iceman did what it was supposed to do. I'm not a Drake fan, but I'm not a hater. You know what I'm saying? It did what it was supposed to do. He didn't fall on his face as like many people thought he might. He's been chilling.
I'm gonna review OVO Jobs paperwork.
No, I don't want it. I am Rock Nation Job. I'm still Oppie over here. You know what I mean? Still Oppie over
Gonna
here.
review
You know
it.
what I'm saying? So yeah, I just wanted to talk about that a little bit because it means a lot. We wasn't some industry insiders. We weren't bloggers that pretend like they got an up and coming podcast. They was already in the league, already made friends, already had connects.
Rappers
we
who-
afford nobody.
Niggas who've been around for 25 years,
Facts.
having job to
we ain't
job.
rap. We ain't have platinum albums.
Just love hip hop.
You know,
love
Job,
conversation. Man.
that's actually you asked, you know, the question, why do people fear or why do people hold themselves back from following us? I think that's it. I think people will be going and they want to see what rapper you're connected to, what label you're connected to, what, you know what I mean, what entity you connected to. I think that's people's caution at first. Anybody who stays to actually listen and consume the content, you already know what it is. But I think that's the apprehension right there.
Tap in. It's good
political.
crack.
Because as niggas, and I learned that too, just how like the different worlds of social media work. Niggas will love you on Twitter. People in the industry love you, follow you on Twitter, but they won't follow you on Instagram unless you have a certain type of motion. That's why I noticed that shit. I'm like, there's still more tangible value in IG.
Visuals.
TikTok. Like I would say the power rankings is Instagram, TikTok, space, Twitter. As far as if you're really trying to make shit shake and get money in your pocket and be seen as far as raising the Q rating of our brand and brand awareness, that's the levels.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And I'm noticing that because niggas, it was like they will follow us, mad niggas follow us on Twitter that do not follow us on Instagram. And I was like, we not popping over this, so they're not gonna follow us. You know what I mean? I was like, that's interesting. Because people still say, what's your Instagram? What's your account? You start networking, that's the question they ask you. How many followers you have?
Right.
How many subscribers you have? They don't give a fuck when you mention Twitter, bro. They don't. Yeah, I've had crunchy interchanges with niggas where they didn't give a fuck about it. You know what I mean?
It's kind of the ghetto, so I understand. Like, it is. Like,
so, you know, shout out to us, man. Shout out to us.
Even when you apply for press events, they ask that, you know?
Hello.
I mean, niggas got following
you can't really grift your way to success on IG.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
You can grift on Twitter to hundreds of thousands of followers.
Especially after the Elon takeover.
Right.
That shit
Changed the
ruined
game.
everything.
The algorithm changes.
And then the bots come into play because they know that you're chasing a certain thing and they fill up your shit with followers and mentions to fully embolden your grift.
Can't see the likes anymore. So, you know what I mean? Half of them likes might be from, you know,
Nobody.
New Delhi.
Shout out to New Delhi.
Always gonna love New Delhi, man.
Got to.
Shouts to the homie from New Delhi that watches.
Salute, man.
So I'm like, I'm proud of us. And the thing is, now we about to really go on a run. So it's like, y'all,
Stay tuned.
that's all I'm gonna say. Two hands up.
Yeah.
Because we've started to figure out these formulas, you know what I'm saying? We starting to understand this game a little bit more better as far as increasing the reach. Like, even like, I know niggas don't care about Facebook, but listen, I checked our Facebook page just through us continually to post the right clips at the right time. Even that's lifting up. They sending emails about monetizing, making bread off the clips. This is Facebook telling me, you want to make money off of it because your videos are doing so well over there that you should make some money off of it. So it's like, we're really starting to figure this whole shit out. You know what I mean? And the connects is connecting. That's all I'm gonna say.
Thanks.
The connects is connected. Get on this bus.
Just wait on it.
It's over with. Y'all tried, and many have tried. but much like the Juggernaut, unstoppable. Okay, I'm gonna get that drop because it's real funny, bro. It's just seeing how niggas even recently with that shit. We don't protect black women. That's crazy.
Crazy, bro.
That's crazy to me, bro. All you gotta do is go back and pull the footage. Everything is there. Anything that comes with like domestic violence or whatever the case may be, or just merely putting hands on women, we've deaded that.
Special shout out to our black wives and our black
Hello?
daughters.
Black children,
our relatives,
our black
families.
mamas, our
Come
black
on, bro.
sisters.
Lord have mercy.
You want to know how we feel about men putting hands on women? The first time we seen the Cassie footage with Diddy, look at our reaction. Like,
Look at that.
We
Broken
don't
hearts,
play
man.
about that. Granted, we some barbershop ass niggas and we gonna talk shit. We understand that, but don't get the judging niggas, because this is the shop. And again, matter of fact, I'm gonna put it on wax and I'm gonna really get into the pot. If you not in the barbershop telling niggas to be quiet when they say inappropriate shit, don't get on the internet doing that. If you're not willing to stand on it in real life, because to me, even digitally, you can say whatever to a nigga on camera.
Yeah.
If you're not doing it person to person, if a nigga saying some shit that you might deem misogynistic or questionable about whatever when it comes to protecting anyone, if you're not doing it in real life, don't get in front of no camera doing that grandstanding for likes.
Because people be talking
And
about
we can
face to
tell
face.
by you niggas' hairlines if you've been to the barbershop this
Oh my
year.
God.
People be talking.
I ain't gonna talk about
about.
barbershops. I'm whooping right now. You got it, Mace. But
But people talk about face to face.
No
It's
hat,
not
bro.
about face to face. It's about proximity.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? You can look at somebody in the face, but if you're like 100, 500,000 miles away, like you're not gonna be pressed.
Take an issue.
You know what I mean? It's about proximity.
It's a fact. Like all of this grandstanding on the internet, bro. Like, are you living your raps? I can comfortably say all four of us are. Everything we talk about, we do.
That's
we
a
talk
fact.
about going outside, going to shows, we do. We talk about going to the underground, we do it. You know what I'm
Talk
saying?
about rubbing ass. We do.
We do it.
We do.
Everything we talk about, we do. I seen a comment on one of the pictures I had posted. It was like, it's dope to see y'all actually putting your money where your mouth is. It was on pause. It's still
On
crazy.
the Jay-Z, yeah.
But at the Jay-Z show. But that matters because we can't be on here talking how we talk. We're not at that show where we were at that
Yeah.
show. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Multiple shows.
That's the point where we get so extra about the rest of these people who are cosplaying culture.
And listen,
Talk about it.
from the whole Yankee Stadium show all the way to the Rome streets and everywhere in between.
Shit.
Y'all gonna catch us out
Quad Studios,
outside.
nigga. With
Alchem-
Ransom and Rome.
Sin popped out to the primo
The
event.
Alchemist gave
with
Sin. The Alchemist gave Sin a nickname. Did he give you
The
one?
specialist. I know who you are. You're the specialist.
I know you.
I'm
Yes,
just saying.
sir.
Tough.
You know what
I
I'm
don't
saying?
think
I
so.
forgot about
From
Alchemy.
notable acts, man. From legends.
Lupe.
I feel bad because then I got the primo shit.
I mean, it's still culture. Lupe, like, yo,
Actually, another person who you met this year.
Hello?
Nice. Nice.
hello.
Outside.
In defense of him after we was like that Nas album, you know what I mean?
Shit is still,
He put
still
the cape
incredible
on
to
and
me.
Nigga, he
flew
made
in.
it.
Yes.
Went to go see
Shout
Primo.
out
He
to
bought
Sin.
7
Still
vinyl.
my shit.
A lot of y'all niggas is
Yo, it's money, it's time, it's effort. Like, it's a lot of shit that come into
the
this,
Jay-Z
man.
pop
y'all
up, the
niggas.
Master Pill pop ups. Yo, listen.
We're
I went to
everywhere.
both of them. Jay-Z
A lot of
pop-up
niggas just
joints.
turn their computers on. They not really living this shit, bro.
Man.
And shouts to Demi. Shouts to Demi.
Demi
but-
and not
My
shout
guy.
out Demi.
My
Shout out-
guy Demi. Outside.
shout out
He's
Demi.
outside.
Mr. Everywhere, you never there
Yeah.
himself.
Exactly.
Shouts to Demi, bro.
My guy,
But
man.
but I've been a few places that I haven't seen him at. So.
Oh, come
Demi,
on.
come on.
Yo, Sin.
Wow.
Demi, come out. You gotta come out a little bit more, man.
I ain't gonna
Like,
front. I've been thinking about it between Demi and the other platform. Shout out to Hip Hop Gems. I feel like New York Bias 4. We really like
Necessary.
the
You got
platforms.
lock in?
That's like the underground platforms, and we've interviewed a lot of the same guys. We've been at a
Facts.
lot of the same events. I think New York Bias 4, we gotta combine powers and bring them in for that shit. You know what I mean?
Who's that,
Because
Demi
they've all
and-
covered different, and even artists we've yet to talk to at events we haven't been able to go to. They could bring a certain energy to that conversation.
This is the perfect year for the next New York Bias. Like the perfect summer, the
This
perfect
is-
year.
New York
like,
has been amazing. It's been
This
amazing.
is
out
the
there.
year.
listen, Job is wearing Nick colors, bro. That's how
wearing
good the
Mets
summer
colors.
is.
He's wearing Knicks
Mets.
colors.
That's how good the
Colors.
summer is in New York, bro.
I'm wearing the flag of New York.
Jaw's
right?
Jaw's wearing Knicks colors.
Nah, Mace. You
see that?
You said tripping.
And,
No.
and Sin got a
Listen.
stem player.
wait, yo. When you ever see me pull up with on
White on
white
white
whites,
uptowns.
Hold up.
Oh, so New York.
Is that
Did
a fresh
Sid sell
pair of
crack
Gatorades
before
the
he
same
got
joint?
here?
Nah, same ones. Yeah.
Yeah, man.
They got a few more wares in them. And then, they'll be beaters.
Yeah, you got like
Sin just healed me
it's
because
5 ways before you got to retire.
I say 3.
3? Nah,
On a
3.
pair of ups.
You got money. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Coming in here
Kid
with
Bronson.
Mitchell and
You
Ness
got
warm-ups
money.
and shit.
Yo,
to take off before
Jeff
the
Hamilton
show.
jackets. 3 wears. Fuck out of here. We not in your
Yo,
tax
the Helly
bracket, nigga.
Hansen and shit. I'm like,
they don't got a
what?
long lifeline in them,
You know
bro.
what I mean?
3 wears and they just they need
Dini's
help.
had papers since I met him, bro, in 06.
I'm broke, baby.
He was the original sneakerhead, you heard?
Yeah, so
Dini
I
was the
haven't-
original
I have not
sneakerhead,
worn
bro.
no ups in a good 15,
This man
20,
wore these
20
uptowns
years.
at the Hove concert.
Not
Sick in the head.
6
I
and
don't
a
even
half
know how you
hours.
made it to
I had
work.
to, man.
6.5 hours on feet.
He's
I
a
had
sick,
in the
sick man.
tuck. There was
Did you
there
ice
was
your feet when you went home?
the equivalent of walking on coals.
I got. You know what? Let me not even age myself.
Man,
Nah, this nigga was
It's
walking.
I was daddy.
We was walking to the train station. This nigga walked like he ran a whole full, bro.
Yo,
He had the Pat Ewing walk.
bad knees and all.
Like,
The
sitting
fat,
good.
not the
Yo.
fat,
Nah, for real, because
Magic Pat,
listen,
bro.
no, I got in front of the mirror. I got in front of the mirror the next day in my house, and I was like, "Am I getting that Fat Joe leg?"
Damn.
I was like, "Yo, that
Yo.
shit is bending inward a little too much. I don't like that at all,
Oh,
man."
man.
My man was, he had the full court. I said, "Say you good, bro?" He said, "Nah, my back is fucked up, bro." I'm like, damn, son. I feel bad for my guy. I ain't
Oh
gonna front.
shit.
Nah, but
Then he
they
wanted
say-
to get on
they
the crowded
say-
part of the train. Let's just send his seats in the back. Let's just go to the back of the train, bro. He's
Facts.
about to stay. He a trooper. I give him credit. He got ice grilled by a fat chick too. I'm just gonna talk about the whole thing.
Wait, what?
You remember? You tried to get on the crowded part of the train and she ain't want to move.
Oh, right, yeah.
Get him.
She was coming
That
from
was
the,
mad room in there too.
she was coming from the J concert too.
Probably.
That's not a fight I would have wanted, bro.
Yes, they said there's room at the back, so let's go to the back. Empty cart.
Y'all
bro.
said niggas couldn't eat
I just
for
did,
hours.
I didn't want the doors to close. That's what it was.
fair play.
That's
But
really
that
what
was
it
God's
was.
plan. You know what I mean? The seats is right here. We
shit.
was good. You know what
Yeah,
I'm saying?
facts.
Last
Real-
piece of business. We got to slander D.
Real shit. Hold on. You say Nike and Supreme on the outside. Let's see Dr. Scholl's on the inside. That's what
Yeah.
Smart guy. Better remove right
Listen,
there.
now that's a sponsorship we
Good
need.
foot.
And then this guy Dini decides he's gonna walk 20 minutes to Harlem to
I
get
did.
the one train.
Yo,
I did.
My-
send us the
I
photo.
did.
He
And
sends
send
us a
niggas
photo.
the photo
Like,
of
we
the
was
That's
on the
why you
train
sent
already.
that.
But here- but
That's
here-
why you sent
Yo,
that
man,
bitch.
you was
But Mace, hold
Completely
on.
empty.
He sent us that photo, nigga. We was at Union Square when that we was already at Union Square by the time you got over there.
I seen that picture and I'm like, why
Sardined
haven't I
out.
seen a Jay-Z
Yo,
picture all
bro,
night?
we
And
was
there's a
in the
picture in
back
the
car.
subway.
I said I'm
Empty.
not standing. After standing 6.5 hours, I'm not standing no fucking.
But you
subway,
walked
man.
20 minutes.
It was like 15 minutes, and I walked right to McCombs on 148. Y'all niggas know Harlem. Y'all niggas know Harlem.
Dini, by the time you got to the
Bro.
station, we was seated at Union
we
Square.
This was me,
was-
nigga. This was me. Comfy,
Feet up.
bumpy.
As was we. We had
Dog,
seats.
you just say he was cramped between a big joint.
and I said, yo, there's seats in the back. And we went to the back of the train. Empty car.
I might literally have been the only nigga on the car. It was
You got
immaculate.
home Tuesday, nigga, by the
Nah, I
time.
And I had to be at work like 5 hours after that.
He just wanted the freedom to like fart and shit.
That's what it was.
Comfy.
He did smoke a lot of weed. You know, I should
I
be
let my
fucking with your
legs
stomach
hang,
and
man.
shit.
Come on.
Nah,
it was a-
I apologize, Dini. I'm usually a smoking partner, man.
My nigga, I'm
bad,
not getting on the train.
I was
with
not smoking in that
50,000
environment.
niggas.
Get the wobbly legs
Literally.
standing up for too long. I'm like, I'm not doing it, bro.
Bro, the train is across the street from the stadium. 50,000 people leaving the stadium.
And we got a seat.
I'm
And
like-
we was good. You could have got home sooner, nigga.
I was
Did
there
you
the
just
night-
go straight to work by the time
I
you
was
got
there the
there?
night before. It was. You said what?
Did you just go straight to work?
I slept for like 2 hours, bro.
I know.
And I was back in the office.
That's wild.
But yeah,
That next day
like
at work was-
hell of a show. Jarve had fucking calf cramps. My back is still
Yeah.
on fuego.
Yeah.
You know, you suffering, but it was worth it, man. It was really worth it. Shout out to the resellers. Y'all go all SMD. You know what I'm saying? Y'all
I think I'm alright at this
Bro.
point. I got to work from home today, so that was good.
ruined the whole wave. But shout out to Ho for selling out the building. Every ticket, I feel like it felt like it was more than 44,000 people in there.
I'm waiting on that number because They never posted the Sunday number, and I know it's probably funny because of the crowd, people rushing the doors and all
That's
of that.
probably it.
But there was an overhead shot of the Sunday show where there was like a sea of people surrounding the stage.
Yeah.
It was like the floor was just people. Then I looked up at the seats. The only places that were empty was like the upper deck, but at the corner where you couldn't see shit. You
And
know what I
even
mean?
those got filled up on the night we had to stand for hours because people just got tired of standing, man.
Beautiful.
And let me explain to the slow folks. I know some people were like 45,000. Yankee Stadium is 52,000. During concerts, the back of the performer is not seating area, guys.
Right.
Okay, please stop tweeting this.
And they had
Get
like
tight.
But they actually had niggas behind Hove though.
But this,
Yeah, they did release obstructed view seating, which I also think fucked up the market
yeah.
on
And
on
it
the
wasn't
ticket
even obstructed
prices.
like that though.
Oh,
But you got to remember, like Yankee Stadium, not necessarily. There's like where that big ass screen was that he had
Right.
behind him. That's all seats that couldn't be sold.
Yeah.
right.
You know what I mean?
Jumbotron was major.
Yo, I ain't never seen nothing that big
Yeah,
for
that
a
was
rap
crazy.
show. You know what I'm
That's
saying?
a fact.
That's two separate sections of seats that just weren't
It
available
was
for
basically
purchase.
3 screens slapped together.
Since we're here and giving details and shit, I never had an experience. I've been to mass shows, and since the, online selling and reselling and Seat Geeks and the resale market, I have never experienced no shit like I experienced on Saturday. Because I was trying to go on Saturday, right? I woke up, the tickets were at a certain price, hovering around 300, right? And I'm like, all right, I'm a cop a ticket, but I want to see what my bros are doing. My bros are going the next night. So by the time I circle back, it just was like $100 more. And then I keep checking as the day goes on, and I'm like, they got to come back down at some point. They never came back down,
No
bro.
Sirski.
I've never
in
seen
fact-
no resale shit like that ever in my life.
It kept going up.
Jov, I might be walking on the point that you was just
No,
about
no,
to
no,
say.
no.
But Jov actually made a point after the first night that kind of rang true, is that each show kept getting such better reviews and people coming from it that the
Right.
prices kept going
Bro.
up. Like, you never seen that.
After Beyonce and Blue Ivy,
I knew Friday night
And Nas.
niggas was kind of
Nas.
because the tickets, for all intents and purposes, no disrespect to the Rock Nation family, my family at Rock Nation, but the ticket
Yeah, we
prices
ops, man.
started to tank Friday after showtime. One of my coworkers hit me like, yo, you could get on the floor for like 125 or some shit like that. But then by the end of the show, the Beyonce, the Nas, Blue Ivy, somebody else came out on that first night. I don't remember who it was. It was Beyonce,
Jazzo, Bleak.
Bleak. Yo, the first night completely changed the entire
Everything.
narrative. It was a hater's dream going into night one.
Yep.
A hater's dream. Then you had that first night viral.
movie.
Yo, I'm like, my coworker came out. He had shout out to EJ. He's been on the show. He had finished hosting because he was trying to go Friday night. He forgot that he had to host. Cause I'm talking to EJ and I'm like, bro. He's like, yo, I'm about to go to the show. I said, make sure you don't lose your voice, between now and then. He didn't realize for 3 hours later, like, yo, when you said that, I didn't even realize I had to work. He bought the ticket. I had to sell it back because he was going to night one. So when I talked to the nigga, I was like, bro, I hope that these tickets don't spike now, bro. Because when I say all of the conversations coming on the night one was so immaculate. And if you started with Beyonce, what does night two look like?
Right.
Night two, you got Eminem. If we got Beyonce and Eminem
Slick
and Nas,
And then-
Slick Rick, what does night three look like? And the thing was, I forgot somebody, I don't know if it was one of y'all, was like, somebody got to know something because the prices kept going up. There was like, it got to be something big happening on night three because the number would not go down. Lo
And
and
you-
behold, it was an all-star game.
You even saw it in social media, because I remember on Friday night thinking to myself, like, for this show, I haven't seen a lot of talk on social media. By Saturday, my whole entire timeline was completely like Jay-Z, bro.
That's really the
It
thing.
was the whole weekend.
It was the whole weekend,
and that's really
bro.
the thing. Like,
And even after, like Monday, Tuesday.
I've done Kenny shows. Dean, you've done Drake shows.
I did the Drake.
Everybody
Astro World.
Astro World.
Astro,
yeah.
You said Astro was one of the best shows you ever went to.
Amazing. Visually stunning.
We have a lot of experience in going to shows or trying to cop tickets for shows for the low. I've never
seen it
this
upscale like that.
Because the social media cycle of nothing but whole footage from every account, you know, if it's like a Beyonce fan page, Beyonce came out. If it's an underground hip hop fan page, Nas came out. Memph Bleak was there, and so was Jazzo. Like he constructed it in a way where it was like, we're gonna corner every single social media market.
So let me play devil's
Hit all the verticals.
You know, because we basically entered the topic. We ain't no more pleasantries, right?
Fuck it.
Follow us everywhere. Hit the like button. Hit the subscribe button. Hit the notification. We didn't do any of that. You know what I mean? We just got right into it. What do you say to the people that would argue? Because I hear them right now. I can hear the keyboards clanking. That it was manufactured social media impact.
What would I say?
What do you say to that pushback that everything Jay-Z does is manufactured? The impact of Night One manufactured.
Are we just gonna?
It wasn't real.
Are we just gonna throw what is it? Bots? Are we just gonna throw bot allegations at everything? Every bit of success for everything? You know,
we
like
seen the
I'm not
humans,
a Drake fan, but like the success he had with Iceman, I'm not calling bots on that. Like that was a highly anticipated album. You can't be randomly throwing bot allegations at like things that just because you don't like them.
And
They feel like Rock Nation controls the media, so they'll spin anything into a major success to use their influence to encourage more sales and things of that nature.
Well, I mean, look at the show. Yeah. Have you looked at the clips? Yeah. Did you see the footage of Nas and Jay-Z going back and forth for 10 minutes straight? Did you see the footage of right out of the gate? And this is the thing where like Jay-Z is a mastermind because, and I said this on our live from last week. The song "Can't Knock the Hustle" had Mary J. Blige on it. Everybody was expecting Mary J. Blige on it. He threw a curveball and threw Beyonce out there, right? Now, some people might say, "Oh, you know, that Jay-Z's just using his wife for clicks and views and." Yeah. If your wife is Beyonce, you wouldn't use Beyonce?
Can I just jump in before Mace?
What are you talking about?
I just want to just take
you wouldn't tell Beyonce, yo, baby, like get on the stage.
A real man wouldn't let Beyonce sing on the stage or cut hair. You know what I mean? But can I real quick? I know Macito was trying to jump in, but since we're talking about it, right? You know, we talked about it on a live last week a little bit, but I want to talk about it a little bit more right here.
What's up?
I'm very disappointed in Sean Corey Carter. Why would you put Tiana Taylor in that situation? Hear me out. The microphones didn't work. I understand.
This is night 3, by the way.
Yes. But I saw because all of the videos came out after the fact of Tiana Taylor backstage singing "Can't Knock the Hustle," right? No disrespect to Tiana Taylor. Golden Globe winner, Oscar nominee.
She's on fire.
Top tier dancer, gave us one of the greatest music videos of all time. We love Tiana Taylor.
Lovely lady.
Shout out to Iman Shumpert. They were the Black excellence couple once upon a time.
Made
so
two
on,
beautiful
so
babies.
forth, right? But you cannot pick Tiana Taylor to sing in that spot after the original song is "Marry in Her Prime," and then you had Beyonce fill in for "Marry Night One." And then say what you want about Beyonce. Beyonce vocals is elite. Like we always talk about everything else with Beyonce, but if it ain't Marry to that song, it can only be Beyonce. Unless as far and maybe if you want to go like Jessica, what's the name again from American Idol? Like you got to be a Jennifer Hudson. You got to be a supreme vocalist because there's certain notes that can't knock the house. So you just got to have it or not. Maybe Monica's in there.
He brought Jasmine Sullivan out at the Roots picnic.
She in there. She's in there.
Yeah.
You got to be an elite vocalist. You know what I'm saying?
My shorty from Flowetry type shit, you know, something
I don't
like
even
that.
know if she can hit them can't knock the house notes the same way.
Marsha Ambrosius?
I don't know.
She's sick.
I don't know if she got the powerhouse.
Right, that's what I mean. That's what I
Very
mean.
soft, pause.
Yeah.
Vocals. Vocals.
You talk about a woman. Soft can mean anything.
You're right. You're right.
Yes.
But you know what I mean.
That show you all pauses don't necessarily
Yeah,
mean what they
spirit of
think.
just out of pocket
You know what I mean? So hearing Tiana Taylor after Beyonce crushed it. If it ain't B, don't let the background singers do it.
Criminal.
You did Tiana a disservice.
Criminal, bro.
You know what I mean, Masito? You was about to jump in a couple of times. What were you gonna say?
I agree with that. That you after you know, because I wasn't there, so I was watching on my devices, so I didn't see how bad it was, her actual performance. All due respect to the Oscar winning beautiful
Golden Globe
Tiana,
winning, Oscar nominated.
Yes, Oscar
Yes.
nominated. Sorry, Tiana. You know what I mean? But yeah, her voice just didn't fit it. I think it was a New York shout. And I think like that might have been like the youngest person on all 3 nights. I think Hov did want to keep some type of, she might be 37 at this point, but she still was the youngest person up there. So I think that was his connection.
Wrong drop. Nah, you're right. She was the youngest, but she's still auntie now. By the social media age standard, she's auntie.
Facts.
Fine ass auntie too. Don't get it fucked up.
35.
You know what I mean?
Listen.
Nah, she ain't make the auntie cut yet.
35?
She not
35.
auntie. Is 35 auntie?
35 is not auntie.
I feel like 40 is more auntie.
Nah.
35 was auntie when we was
35,
young.
yeah, 35 would have been auntie 20 years ago.
It's
Yeah.
not as many teenage mothers anymore, so I don't think a 35.
Our era came through and deaded a lot of that. Like, we're not, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Niggas was waiting mad long, you know what I mean? Not you, mate. But the rest of us waiting mad.
Right. And then I had to spin back like, yo, you know what I'm saying?
As you were, mate.
Nah, but shit, what was the conversation you were bringing up, Sin?
As far as the social media of saying that Rock Nation's impact is manipulated.
Right. So you were mentioning the botting. Both of y'all were kind of mentioning accusations of botting. But to be honest, when I personally, because everything is our own algorithm, right? So I won't go out here and say what I saw, because we all might have saw something different. But like the pictures, these weren't faceless accounts talking about I love Jay-Z's music,
Right.
I love Jay-Z's. It was like everybody was posting their picture. Everybody was posting like event footage. Like I do get, everything is smoke and mirrors these days. I get why people are apprehensive to believe everything, but as a person who, be studying the bot shit, because I like to call niggas out on they botting, I didn't see any bot behavior there. You know what I'm saying? Like the Kenny Drake shit, like half the people you argue with on either side don't have a face on their account. That might be a bot, you know what I'm saying? But this Jay-Z shit, and Jay-Z like got 40 and late 30s fans. Like they not even botting, bro.
Well, and listen, I was literally about to say that. Sorry, Dean, but I was literally about to say that because it's like you can't simultaneously say, oh, Jay-Z and their fans are too old, and then accuse of botting.
Right.
Because our age range we don't know nothing about it. Like we're technologically
we're likely to fall for the bullshit than
not
support the bullshit.
savvy
You know what I mean?
in that way.
The manufactured
Right.
shit is for people who are not there. That's why, like, the being actually there, the boots on the ground shit will always separate you. It's one thing to talk about war, you know what I'm saying? But it's different from a nigga that's actually in the fucking battlefield. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's a whole different world. Like, my dude, I went to 2 of the pop-up shops. It was basically a 4-block long line for the one in Manhattan. You know what I'm saying? I went to the one in Brooklyn on the last day. It wasn't no line, but it was still jam-packed with people in there. Like, I've never seen a show where a nigga basically had everyone in the show already in merch before the show starts. I've just never seen that. Most people cop the merch at the show. Niggas already was, I've never, $400 jersey. Say what you want. This show was not for niggas who didn't want to put the money in the air. I had a different way of describing it last time. But like, this wasn't for the everyday guy. I know we want to talk about, like, the fans who've been there for since they was like, that means if you're 40, you should have a couple dollars at this point. I'm not saying you got to be rich, but you should have a couple dollars. I caught my first ticket for $220. We shout out to fucking what's all the PayPal, Klarna,
Affirm.
Not saying go in debt and shit, but like, if you got to drop a little $30 a fucking month to be in the presence of your favorite rapper for a 30th anniversary. Another thing about manufacturing, you manufactured 30 years. You know what I'm saying? This isn't something that was just up
But that's
yesterday.
the shit they say he's only here because of this. He was able to stick around because he grifted on other artists. And this guy had to die for him to pop. This is what they say.
And look,
fuck the solo albums.
Let's talk about
the impact. This is what he did.
The fact that all the people that you broadcast to say, hey, this generation has surpassed him, all say, yo, he's my favorite guy.
This guy had to die.
That's my big brother. I'm gonna cry when he dies. Like,
come on, bro.
This is the lyrics. Tattoo it on my thigh.
The clearest example of those allegations being horseshit. We were there. We were in attendance Sunday night. Our dogs, our feet hurting Sunday night,
bleeding,
backs like sore Sunday night from waiting around because people were literally rushing the doors at Yankee Stadium to the point where they had to shut it down. Now, I'm gonna keep it all the way real. It waiting around all them hours was not fun, but I'm not even mad at it because rushing the doors is hip hop.
Yeah.
Rushing the doors is culture.
Yeah.
But
like,
that's
the snowflakes that don't go nowhere don't understand that.
Right.
That's the era, and that's the earth that we come from. You know what I mean?
The cloth.
Quite frankly, like I said it on the live, I was surprised that we didn't get booed out the building, or Hove didn't get booed out the building, I should say. Like that was the most surprising. I was waiting on the boos the whole night.
Because that's the love he gets.
They're all there for him.
And that's really the spin, because if it's somebody you like, how you looking at it is, yo, the people who spent mad bread on tickets that was stuck outside, he waited till midnight, took the monetary hit on the performance, paid, they said, over 70 racks to even keep performing.
Oh, that curfew shit was real?
Yo, bro,
they showed me the shit.
Every venue got a time.
I didn't know what the curfew meant. I didn't know if they were gonna shut the show down.
You gotta pay the fines.
You gotta pay the fines.
Like every baseball game's over by 11.
Same thing with like pay-per-view. If you go overtime for pay-per-view, you gotta pay the pay-per-view companies to keep broadcasting. It's the same thing with
the baseball
venues.
shit is tricky because you can't. Baseball's not a timed event. So if you got like an 18 inning game, it's gonna go until 1-2 o'clock in the morning. So it's like, but I guess to your point, Dean, is like how often does that happen for it to be a thing?
Yeah. Right. And that's to me, that's actually like, yo, imagine if you was one of them people waiting outside. You appreciating that he waited all the way to midnight to perform. Right. You know what I'm saying?
Because at bare minimum, the ticket is $200. At bare minimum.
I was almost like he had to do it because if you cancel it, when does it happen?
On the last night.
And you got people like Jeezy flying in. We don't know who else was coming from where to converge on this event. You know what I mean?
Supposedly they said Joe and Jada was in Vegas. And niggas done flew from Vegas. They was doing some shit out there.
Man.
Like, it's real shit. Not to mention all the people who were going to the show who flew in from all types of places.
A$AP Rocky holding his baby in his
my nigga outside holding his baby. Charlamagne outside. We inside.
Y'all sent me a picture of like them on the floor, and the next thing I saw on social media was Charlamagne and A$AP Rocky waiting out.
Carmelo Anthony, fucking.
Yo, the Yankees saying they gotta do better though. The celebrity's not supposed to be waiting outside.
It's supposed to be
a separate interest.
Come on,
that's
what I thought, bro. Like,
nah, bro.
Come on, gang.
Nah.
His wife / baby mama is performing, bro. Like, Rihanna was literally the most famous artist in all 3 nights if you look at like plaques and actual record sales. Like, come on, man.
Sheesh.
Son. And that's the thing, bro, with this whole conversation about manufactured impact. It's gotten real quiet, with the exception of Dame Dash. It got real quiet on social media for them platforms that like to talk about Jay in a disparaging way. Like, where they at?
Shout out my nigga Choke No Joke.
It took them a while. Choke,
where Ray Daniels at?
Where Ray Daniels at?
Shout out to my brother. I love you. Justin Hunt, you my nigga. But
to the company,
let the record know that I did hit him first before I said anything on the pod. No Culture United the week. Whole shut down Yankee Stadium for the week. Then I see a clip about billionaires and Nas and all that.
Wait. Justin, is he not a J fan?
Nah.
At all?
Nah.
I don't want to.
Is it
he
the
has
billionaire thing?
philosophical differences.
Right. The company man respects the music, but he has philosophical differences with his business practices.
Financial shit, yeah.
Copy.
You know what I'm saying?
But the company
it's
man
very
knows rap.
telling that there was no Culture United that week, but he's not a Ray Daniels ass nigga. I gotta needle him, pause a little bit, you know what I mean? Because it was just very interesting that, and I hit him. I paused myself because I knew it was crazy. I knew it was crazy.
I don't know. Sorry, just
Looked around the room like we're just gonna tolerate.
You know what I mean?
Jeez.
I knew where that was gonna go. Off the
Understand.
rip. But I hit him. I was like, "Oh, no Culture United this week with whole shutdown Yankee Stadium."
Interesting.
I hit him up right away, like, "Yo, what's up?"
I got Culture United or with the bell on. You know what I mean? I get the notification.
Academics has been relatively quiet. Post Yankee Stadium.
Quiet.
They got you, Act.
And the thing is, he didn't even. Act's so naive. I think at his core, he's not a bad guy, because he be falling for these traps.
He do.
Why would you do the Charlemagne interview the week of the Hove concert? And you look crazy in that interview. Then the Hove concert drop. Nobody's thinking about Academics. No slick talk. You swear Rock Nation has this hard on for you. They ain't even thinking about you, gang.
Damn.
Act, you my guy.
I'm just saying it's very telling.
I watch you way more than Charlemagne. Plus, you've never sniffed chairs, but you got fucking cooked, bro.
Badly.
You got fucking cooked.
Badly.
Yeah.
That was a masterclass, Charlemagne.
All of the naysayers who've been outside, who've been real loud about what the impact is. The South said they don't listen to Jay-Z. I ain't seen no Southern creators outside of art. And I don't even think art is from the South. Like, y'all not nowhere. Y'all icons was at Yankee Stadium.
Shout out to Jeezy.
Who had a worse excuse? Me saying I was with the kids when I lived 20 minutes away from Yankee Stadium, or Maul saying he didn't want to see the last of Jay-Z when he's literally family of Rockefeller. The excuses were crazy this week.
Bro.
We all look like fools and buffoons, okay?
But Ball can't say that Drake said he can't go.
Right.
Because you think if we seen Rory, and outside of the times that like we saw Rory walk by, I don't know why Rory's walking back and forth, unless it was maybe he was going to the bar or some shit. He kept going back and forth. I might have seen Rory like 15 times. Sunday.
Because I seen him in Queens for the Nas show for FIFA. Same thing. Zipping back and forth everywhere.
Does he have like a bladder issue? Like,
I mean, he just had some health issues. Like, just had a stroke or something.
True say.
Speedy recovery, homie.
You seem fine to me. The speed this nigga was walking with, you might want to slow down, Rory.
Yo.
Having a stroke and shit. Relax. You know what I mean?
Slow down.
Slow down. Dead ass. Slow down.
You gotta
What you mean?
Even Walt gotta come out with the laugh.
No,
bro.
man. We gotta take
I'm
that.
saying he
That's
gotta slow.
crazy.
He doing too much.
I mean, he was zooming though, bro.
Did you see how fast he was
He was
walking?
zooming.
I'm not even trying to be funny.
We really
He
care.
might want to sit still.
Yeah, we care. We ain't even on that type of shit. Like,
Your heart rate go up, nigga. We
Health
seen
shit is
motherfuckers
scary.
puking on themselves inside. Yes, mate.
Yes, we
puking
seen
all
a
over
girl-
them. I seen another woman get carried out the stadium.
mad people,
Mad
some
shit going
shorties
on.
just barfed all over. And yo, they did this all before Hov
Too
got on the
much Henny,
stage,
bro. Like,
Before Hov got
There's
on
a
the
lot
stage,
going on. I
nigga
told-
got
I was
carried
like, yo,
out.
it was
pre-gaming.
Like I told him, I was like, when I was there was weird energy when I got there. So like the crazy shit that happened made sense. Because sometimes when you get places, you could feel something is
Ominous.
off.
Yeah.
I felt weird energy and I was on the line trying to get into the stadium. So I was like, it was unsurprising that shit went left. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But nevertheless, it's just very interesting. The talk, all the narratives died. Like, what's the next thing now? They gotta hope that when this album drops, that he only do like 80 first week. That's all they got now, bro. And even the money thing, like, why are people so uncomfortable about rich people talking about being rich? And hear me out. What I'm saying is, like, for me, I am completely unbothered by a nigga talking about his money. It's not my bread. Would I like to have the bread? Sure. But some people are very perturbed. They say Jay-Z's too money forward, he's too flashy, he's too this. I've never given a damn about anybody with money. If anything, if you get into it and you flee, you got that shit on, salute. But there's so many people who are bothered by, I quote, braggadocious people. Even to your point, at the show, the whatever the ticket price was, people dropped their bread on the merch. You got to have a certain amount of dollars in your pocket, especially for our age demographic. If you ain't getting to something by now, you're fucking up.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? See, I done cursed again. But it's just like, why are people so bothered by this idea? Because it's not even about the political whatever and the capitalistic. They say he brags too much, he's too money forward. I'm talking about the clip that you sent me. like they were saying Nas is a quiet guy with the bread and Jay-Z's too money forward. And I'm like, why does that matter?
Yep.
Why does that impact you individually? Maybe I'm wrong in thinking that way, but I don't care. Maybe so you can make it make sense. If y'all came through here, y'all told me y'all get into the bread, I salute my niggas. If Wall get into the bread, salute Wall. I don't care. Why do people care about that?
First of all, as a Nas fan,
Oh man.
Here we go.
as a Nas
Oh
fan,
man.
as a Nas fan, if you really listen to him, he's not all that quiet about his
Money and
The cryptocurrency
He talks-
Scarface,
See, the
correct?
thing is,
especially today. Now that he's like in
All
his
the way up.
mogul era,
Yeah.
He's got
You know what I
motion,
mean?
doesn't he?
Nas talk fucking fly.
Big
He a
money
big
shit.
fly talk queen.
big
nigga.
money. You listen to the entire Hit Boy run. He talk wild money
Cash
shit.
shit.
Big money. You know what I mean?
Nas lives this rap. So when he didn't have bread, he didn't talk money. He got it now. He talk it. You know what I'm saying? Like, did you only listen to Illmatic in the End album? Is that like what?
Facts.
I mean, it's,
Why
it's
did you
a
think
lot of
life
things.
was good? It wasn't because he was struggling on rent.
And then second of all, and thank you, Mase, for that, because like, people are gonna talk about what, generally speaking, the great artists will speak about what they value in life at that moment in life that they're making their art, you know, that they're making their music. Jay-Z has always valued capitalism, business, hustle, being a hustler, not a street hustler, but necessarily, but like a hustler in
to the
that
bag.
you get to the bag, you flip your current situation to get to the next level, to the next situation where you get a bigger bag. That's always been what he's valued. Nas at different, in different segments of his life, has valued different things. You know, whether it's just the culture of like what's around him in the street, whether it's about
Missing loved ones,
marriage, his mom's being sick. Like there's a lot of stuff that he felt he wanted to get off of his chest and express, and that's what he did up until now. Like Nas is going through. I can only imagine. I don't know him personally, but like from listening to his music, he's gone through like wild shit in his life. You know what I mean?
Oh, yeah.
Lost his best friend.
That was the opening to the game.
You know what I mean? Lost his mom's, divorce.
Estranged from his pops, like
Like wild shit.
yeah.
And there's a lot of feelings and emotions. And I think at the end of the day, I think that's what people kind of want from Jay-Z is more feelings and emotions. But that's not the kind of person that he is. We all know that person that like, they got feelings. They just don't want to talk about them shits. They hold them in. And then they go about their life. You know what I mean? They know how to deal with their feelings. They know how to deal with their trauma or whatever it is that they're going through. They tuck that shit in, pause.
It's safe. It's safe.
They tuck it in
I'll allow it.
and they go about their life.
But my thing is,
And that's what Jay-Z has done to the maximum.
but why do we want, you know what it is? And I'll pass this to this side of the room. Like, why do they, not we, why do they want that from Jay? Like, we know people in our everyday lives. There's some guys who are a lot more, or people who are a lot more forthright in who they are, and they wear their emotions on their sleeve. They share, whatever. Then there's people who only want you to see them in a certain type of way. They don't want to give you that. They don't want you to have that on them. You get what I'm saying? Why is that a knock against Jay that he's a get money, and he been that since the 80s, a get money Brooklyn guy?
And this is why I hate when people criticize art by telling the artist what they should have done. You feel what I'm saying? I always engage. We were kind of speaking about this earlier when it comes to like the Potters of the world that's bugging out, but especially in music, I engage the person on the level that they want me to engage them on.
I think that's what I was trying to say at the top of the segment. Like, if you get into it and you got bread, then that's who you are.
That's who you are. And that's, you can criticize it, you can not like it, but that's who he is. Don't try to change it. See, that's the thing. Niggas love the fake humble shit. All these people, they didn't make hundreds of millions of dollars by mistake. You feel what I'm saying? Like, yeah, Jay got $1 billion, but all our favorites got is up too, and it wasn't by mistake. everybody is pushing this capitalism game forward. And this is the thing, right? This will really get me tight because Jay-Z, as y'all are assessing his character, I'm like, if you like Jay-Z, right? How you gonna describe him is like, especially these people, they gonna be like, you know, a man grown in poverty with the father who left and a mother who was struggling, turned cold by the environment he was in, and this is the artist he is now. Iceberg Slim. I never prayed to God, I prayed to God E. That's a fascinating character,
Right.
if you ask me. You know what I'm saying? Like, I was listening to old Kane and you know, Jay-Z freestyles from 88 to see how the world changed him by 96 when you listening to his perspective in like 88 or 89.
But even in 88, 89, he was still talking fly. He's never not did, I mean?
He's never not talk fly, but the coldness that people hate is the world turned him cold, right?
Yeah.
You feel what I'm saying? It's very similar to Tupac. People be like, yo, why's Pac acting like this in 91 and this like 96? Well, that's life. Life did that to him. So I look at Jay-Z as more of a study into what this life will do to you. You know what I'm saying? You come into a world, the Marcy Projects in the late 60s, early 70s, in the life that Jay-Z was living, yeah, you only gonna give a fuck about money. You are gonna be cold. You are gonna make sure your bread always come. That is a study in human psychology. That's fascinating to me. So instead of saying, yo, Jay-Z should talk about this, how about y'all judge Jay-Z for what he's actually talking about?
Also, I feel like in life, there's just people that want more. You know what I'm saying? Like some people just say, I want a house, 4 bedrooms, you know what I'm saying? And there's other people that just like, I don't want a house, I want a mansion. You know what I'm saying? I want 10 bedrooms. It just some people want that.
Maybe
some people want a Toyota, some people want a Ferrari. Just, you know what I'm saying? I feel like people don't do well hearing about a nigga that's doing well, if that makes any sense.
They feel like he's throwing it in their face, you think?
We all got a homie that's he's a Mac with it. You know what I'm saying? He killing them with the ladies, you know? Now, if he walked in the room every day, yo, I just cooked like 6 joints this week, you probably get annoyed hearing that. You get what I'm saying? Even if you're good with, shout out to my man for doing this thing.
When we had our coworker who will remain nameless, who used to talk about bear gal, we would never bother.
But that's what I'm saying. We're of that cloth. We just want to see a nigga shine because it's like, yo, if it was me, I would want to get the same love. Give me the dap like how you would give him the dap.
Right.
But some people don't feel like. Some people feel like, no, you're just abusing the game. You're just violating this, that, and the third. Some people have a very different perspective of a person who has high gains. I'm telling you. Like, you make a certain amount of money, people will look at you different. You make more money now than you probably did, 10 years ago?
And if they get the bread,
people gonna look at you different.
Is it that he's talking about his watches and shit like that? It just bothers him? Like, should he just quietly have his bread? Is that a fair trade?
Exactly, but I feel like, I always love that about Hov, because I feel like Hov always up the culture. If not talking about fucking Audemars Piguets and Richard Mills,
Don't get to sounding like Bleak.
We probably be thinking Rolexes is still the pinnacle of a watch. You get what I'm saying? He always, and that's why I always thought Jay-Z was like amazing, because he just always up the ante. You get what I'm saying? Like, everything that was like on level A, he would find a way to somehow take it to like A+. And I always thought that was amazing. Take these shows, for instance. 100 people have done a show in Yankee Stadium. Ain't nothing been like this.
True.
Nothing.
True.
And
Y'all keep showing that Wayne footage at Yankee Stadium too. I was there. That was not good live.
I mean,
man.
we seen
Sid was looking at me like, this your man?
We were at Hip Hop 50. Hip Hop 50 was damn near from like 3 o'clock, 4 o'clock in the afternoon to like 3 o'clock in the morning. It was a 12-hour show. And it still didn't get the kind of reaction that this show got, bro. That any one of these shows got. And Nas got more kudos for being there on the first Reasonable Doubt than basically doing the whole Hip Hop 50. Like, in terms of conversation. I'm bugging or I'm not bugging? Tell me I'm bugging. I ain't seen you laughing, so you know I'm not bugging.
We know the Nas fans, how they get, the specific group of them that be saying, oh, y'all hating on Nas. No, we just talking about how it was reported.
Acknowledging what is actually happening in reality is not hating, bro. Like I said, we were there for Hip Hop 50. We were there for the JD show. We're arguing with niggas who haven't been to any of these shows, telling us the energy of these shows. It's madness, bro. It's true madness. But like, my nigga, like I said, like the energy behind it all, like it manufactured nothing. Like, that dude got his due, bro. 30 years of being the guy in hip hop. Even hasn't rapped or dropped the album in forever, but still is considered the guy in hip hop.
He's the
It is
leading
what it
story,
is.
bro. He's the leading story coming out of this shit. My thing is, and it's such a weird like hypocrisy with this whole thing about Jay and his braggadociousness, because I've seen the same people or people of that ilk. Like, remember when pimp culture was like the thing in hip hop, and they was loving that. What you think pimp culture is? How you mad at Jay for being a hyper capitalist? I'm sorry, but you're bigging up pimps and the underbelly of that culture and what that entails. But because they are charismatic, fly suit wearing, fly talking individuals,
Because I walk like a pimp, talk like
and they
a Mac.
love it. But what is that? What is a pimp at the end of the day? Okay, but you loved it, and the thing is an uncomfortable truth about black culture. I'm gonna whisper that part. You know what I mean? We do celebrate certain things that you could also demean simultaneously. I'm not supporting it and saying it is right. I'm just calling it what it is.
is
speaking
what it
facts.
is.
Because growing up, where I grew up, especially, there was certain drug dealers who were the star of the block, but they were still drug dealers. But when we had the block party, or he threw a couple dollars in your pocket, or he came home
Right.
celebrated.
Right.
Events for the dude.
There's a lot of things that are, in theory, wrong that we hold to high regard, including guys that find a way to get to that breach.
Yeah.
Part of Jay-Z's persona is he's of that. Like, you got to think about it too. He's not, no disrespect to the big three now, but they are of a different era. Like, the world was different. It's a much more, I would say, neutered era as far as the cultures. I would say, like, our rappers that when we were young, that we came up on, they grew up in a more rugged time. Not rougher, rugged. That's a whole different thing. Because your story is your story. Because I'm sure a lot of guys that's in the league right now that rap, they have rough stories, probably poverty and things of that nature. But the society is different. It's a little more understanding than the guys who came up in the 70s, 80s, who were in their 20s and the 90s. A lot of rub dirt on it. Stop being a bitch, so on and so forth. Like, you can't even talk about your emotions. Yeah. Guys can lead with their emotion now. 20, 30 years ago, you leverage your emotion. Like, Kanye could not have come out in the 90s.
Yeah. J. Cole.
There would be no J. Cole.
Yeah.
Kendrick probably wouldn't have been as big. There would be no Drake. I'm sorry. No. There would be no Drake in 30 years ago. And I'm not saying that to uphold it. What I'm saying is the societal differences of the world we live in have allowed guys to exist in a way that they wouldn't have previously. Yeah. And if you look at it, Jay, and you say he's too braggadocious, again, look what he's coming from. He's a New York nigga.
From the projects. Who
grew up in the 80s. Have you ever listened to 80s rappers? You thought 80s rappers was kicking knowledge, nigga? You think Run DMC was only kicking knowledge? Shit. New York niggas have been talking fly since they were able to, from back in the 70s. Fly talk was the staple. These guys learned from their predecessors. What you think LL was doing? LL was the flyest.
And
facts. Yeah.
I want to make a point here because I honestly think one of the things that turns people off from Jay the most is the next level of it. Right? The next level aspect of it. Like, he's at every juncture of his career, he's been doing this for himself. Yeah. First of all. But also in his music and in his raps, he's been trying to tell us the next level of this. How do you, all right, you get into this bag, let me show you how to get to the next bag, right? And a lot of people, I'll be honest, a lot of people are fine with just getting to this bag that they're getting right here and just getting it on a consistent basis, right? And, don't necessarily want to, like, get to the next bag and the bag after that and the bag after, like, the tiers of different levels of bags, So, like, I feel like people sometimes trade the next level with the relatability of this level.
But I guess I see what you're saying. I see what you're saying because everybody can't look at it through a metaphoric lens. They looking at it as he's talking about money, I don't got it, or I don't want to do what he does. For me, I always look at it through a metaphorical lens, and what I mean by that is I'm never going to be Jay-Z. I'm not going to be a billionaire, but in my little world, I could get to that promotion. get to that next level up. Rap Roundtable, get 10 subs, 100 subs, 1,000 subs, 5,000 subs, 100,000 subs. It's just continually aspiring for more.
Elevating.
That's it. And that's how I've always looked at it. Like he told us his first bars, I can't knock the hustle who he was. The same people that complain about him being, not you, son, I ain't shooting at you this time. But the same people that cry about him being a hyper-capitalist hold up Reasonable Doubt to such high regard. Did y'all listen to that album? When people complain about Jay-Z, I always go back to Reasonable. I said, did y'all listen to he been the same nigga the whole time, bro. He might have rapped different. But the cadence might be different.
But that's what I'm saying. It's like at that moment in time, Jay-Z and those people in their lives might have like been on the same trajectory.
Okay.
Right?
Fair play.
As Jay-Z continued to like build and build and build, and the listener did not build as much, there might be a separation there.
True, but we got songs for that. Or we could go right there. He talk about taking losses.
No, of course.
You know what I mean?
Of course. Right. But it's not as much as like the shit that's gonna like cut through is, all right, that car was last year, right? That watch was 2 years ago.
Yeah, I get it.
You know? Like, look, it's funny because I just thought of this, and on Nas It Was Written, he said Lex with TV sets the minimum, which a lot of people will say that's the shit that kicked everything off.
Yep.
You know, because Jay was talking about TV sets and the Lex, but then there was on another song, he talks about his Movado. A Movado watch is. I had a Movado watch once upon a time. That's relatable.
And that's still levels. You know what I mean?
You know what I mean? And so like that's not. I think that's what people want. They want like a sense of groundedness and relatability, even if you're talking that fly shit. But Jay-Z, he left the grounded shit a long time ago.
I'm gonna just say
he was just like out of here.
Then I'm gonna just say what needs to.
And he was like, whoever wants to come, they can pause.
Yeah.
But whoever,
slow down.
Whoever wants to take the trip,
whoever wants to join us,
they can take the trip with me. If you're not taking the trip, then you getting left behind. Not everybody.
Everybody can't go.
Everybody can't go.
I'm gonna say it like this because you know what. And this is the thing now. This is an uncomfortable conversation.
I'm here for it. Let's go.
Not for us.
Oh.
For the rest of them. You know what I mean? Some of y'all in the chat might not agree with what I'm about to say.
Guys.
But y'all don't be agreeing with me anyway, so whatever. You know what I mean? I be dead right. I still disagree. You know what I mean? I think, especially now, maybe back then more or less, but now in this online world, in avatar culture, where people want to just look at a person and they have that parasocial relationship with people that they see on their screens. I think people now more than ever want to be lied to. They like the grifter. They want the nigga to say the thing that they want to hear. And I think that instead of they shit heavy. And instead of just saying like me, that's not for me. I'll listen to this and say, how many times have I said on this platform, you know what? I'm not saying he's trash or she's trash, but that's not for me. There's not too many people who operate that way. They personalize everything, and everything ain't for you. Everybody's not gonna tell you what you want to hear. And if it's not for you, and his braggadociousness is not for you, there's hundreds of other rappers. Go listen to that nigga or that young lady. You don't gotta listen to Jay-Z. If it bothers you that much, but people want niggas to lie. And then the thing is, when they get caught in that lie, then they want to call them out for being fake. But you was with it though. You liked what you was hearing. It be so many niggas with these cameras on the microphone, whether they rapping or potting, that are not who they say they are, bro.
They asshole.
And people they embrace that shit. Fuck that. If that's not for you, then don't support it.
Right.
Simple. Don't get on the camera. Oh, why is he talking about this so much? That's not for you. If Hov motivates me, and nigga like Jeezy tell you a lot of what Hov do motivated me. A lot of these rappers that you love get motivated by Hov doing what he did.
T.I.
A lot of your favorites.
Yeah.
They wanted to go get it. They wanted to get it at the highest level. And that's the actual story. Whether you drug dealing or in corporate America, be the best at it.
But even the term capitalist.
Niggas love you don't know. I'm sorry, I ain't finished yet, Deanie. Niggas love you don't know.
Cook.
They love that song. What is he talking about in that song? Get more paper. I'm gonna show you how to get that paper.
1 million, 2 million, 3 million, 4.
Come on, what are we talking
I
about?
remember hearing 80 M's back then when I was 11-year-old, and I'm like, he got $80 million?
Right. What? I'll show you how to do it,
Michael Jordan.
But okay, so even if we go back then, Rockaware, 18 months.
Yeah.
Now there's some nigga that's gonna buy the shirt like, oh shit, this shit is selling out, and there's some niggas like he just made 180 million in 18 months. I'm not giving him $1 of my money. But I just feel like we have a lot
They
of
don't
that.
even have
Hold
dollars
on.
to give him.
But you're making my point, Dean. If you see that Rockefeller Yankee jersey or the Jay-Z Yankee 400 and you ain't got it, don't go fucking get on the internet and say Jay-Z's pricing me out. You ain't got it.
You ain't got it. That's
You
it.
ain't got it. Let's
You
call
ain't
it what
got
it
it.
is. Cause I seen, you know how many of those jerseys I've been seeing, nigga?
Countless,
I'm
bro.
at the gate, the Yankee, the stadium,
Us-
Fanatics Fest.
Niggas is-
them shits is everywhere.
Niggas is working out a firm, bro.
I sent the shit in the group chat. This tweet,
$20, bro.
I forgot who it was, but I mean, I wouldn't call him out anyway. But like, he was complaining about $60 t-shirts. I'm like,
Yo, I remember that. Yes.
it's 2026.
It's 2026.
Travis
$60
Scott was
is
selling
not
tees for
unheard
like
of,
$120, bro. Like niggas.
Yo,
That's the price.
True
Tour merch is
story.
crazy.
and I caught the shit that I wore to the game. I thought the shit would have been like $125. I was pleasantly surprised it was 70 because that's the world we live in now.
Yep.
That's the
And
Shirt I
and
got was
and
55.
And the quality is immaculate. They're great quality shirts.
Facts.
They're not like regular flimsy joints.
He
If that
did
means
not-
anything to niggas,
look,
they probably don't.
Don't have to one wash, you know what I mean?
I do. I mean, I got to be honest. The one thing he did try to beat motherfuckers over the head with was that vinyl collection with the crate.
Correct.
$1,000 for a crate
Correct.
is nuts.
Thought it
And
could be-
Sin, what did you do?
I said, get the fuck out of here.
It ain't meant for you.
All competition.
That's how I
That's
look
it.
at it. It ain't meant for me. It's meant for a nigga
That's
who got
not for me.
$1,500 to spend on a
But
crate.
that does. I think that does tap into something that a lot of people feel is that they feel insulted.
He's pricing me out.
They feel insulted. That price for that particular item, I felt insulted. I'm
So
like,
this guy
are
who's
you
already rich,
Are you
that part too.
crazy?
But again, it's like, Dina, you said it. We seen mad niggas with them jerseys at that show.
OD.
So at this point,
and
is
women
it
too. Women
Hello?
love that jersey.
Yeah,
is it Jay-Z or is it you?
it's you.
Jay-Z or is it you?
It's you.
I seen too many of them jerseys at price pointed 400, worn to the show that they just bought 2 weeks ago. Whether they had it or not, they made the purchase. I don't know what people's lives is about. So is it Jay-Z or is it you? Because niggas cop.
But people
A
cop.
lot.
But-
Thousands of people.
Now,
Still cop.
this is where I play the other side of the fence, the other side of the coin. People will say, all right, those are just people that are all too happy to continue feeding into this hyper capitalist society. They'll see something at a price tag, they'll see it as a status symbol, and then they'll just throw the money at it.
Bro, this is America, bro.
Yeah,
The truth of the matter is, America is based on hyper capitalism. There's a lot of idealism in this world. People, they like things to be a different way and they hope it should be. And you know how I feel about that word should. We gotta live in a world of is, my nigga. America's hyper capitalistic. It's for the haves and the have-nots. And in a lot of ways, it's a scam because it's rigged for people like us to not succeed.
especially New York City, they got 2 slices and a pizza is $10.
That's why when hello,
Like-
and that's why when a black person get it, he
cheaper,
celebrate getting it. I celebrate with them because we ain't supposed to have it.
right.
It's crazy, bro.
We still trying to figure out generational wealth when we, as non-athletes and entertainers, we still trying to figure that shit out
Right,
because the shit is rigged. So if a nigga get it, whether it's Joe Nobody or Jay-Z, he want to wave that I got it flag, nigga. Yeah, I want it too.
I got it. Especially if you work for this shit.
You work for this shit at the end of the day.
So what once somebody gets it to that level, do they have what's the word? A responsibility? Do they have a responsibility to bring others with them?
It's that word should again. They should. But We can't
You might
expect
not be
that.
able. But you might not be able to bring niggas as much as you
I'm
want.
not-
But when you say bring, who's coming? That's the question.
Ty-
This is my
Oh, well,
Who we bringing?
But see,
Emery.
no.
And
But
I don't wanna
This
act-
is what people will say. This is the mentality. This is the you know what the feeling, the emotions behind it is.
Yeah.
He got to that level.
What they want, the Jay-Z community center?
Do they care though? Because look how many people Jay-Z has made
might
rich.
exist.
So do
to
they,
be
do
honest,
they care? Do
I'm
they
just trying to
care?
understand what they
But
looking
is
for.
Is he coming back to Marcy Projects?
They ain't made millions. He did though. They didn't do the turkey shit. They handed out the turkeys in Marcy. But I mean,
Everybody do turkeys.
all right, can I play
bro.
that?
Come
Hey,
on.
He
Turkey shit.
goes. All right, let's
I
map
ain't giving
that
out
out.
turkey, so I
He,
ain't. I
he
can't say
goes to Marcy Projects, right? What is that supposed to do exactly? This is me playing devil's advocate. This is not my opinion. I'm just saying. What does that look like?
I'm not saying. I'm
See,
not
the
saying
thing
just
is-
It's a facade.
on a-
Shows
ju-
that you're a
just
man
in
of
an
the
off
people.
day, just visit the project. I'm saying
To
like
get shot or robbed? You know,
I'm saying build some in the community.
You're right, but we can't always. This is what we become hypocritical. That's why I said to get shot or get robbed. Hear me out. Don't get offended. We in one side of our mouth.
What happened to Nipsey?
Right.
God bless him.
That's what I was going right there. We when Nipsey passed away in the early infancy of this pod, we talked about Nipsey and how he passed and like saying that when you get to a certain level, maybe you can't go back because it's just too late. You don't know what you're gonna run into.
And what did they say about Nipsey? He should have never put his store in the hood. See that shit?
But we talk as black people, we talk out of both sides because
But we love that
we
the stores
loved
in the hood.
we loved seeing that shit
In the hood.
But the minute something happened to him, why wasn't there? We all over the place.
Same thing with
Just
let's
like they
say
call you-
Jay build a court in the hood and somebody got shot. Well, Jay-Z, somebody got shot.
Look how they blaming Harlem.
Yeah.
They blaming the whole Harlem for that young
Keanu.
Keanu
Shout out to Keanu,
getting
RIP.
shot and passed away.
And
You know what I'm saying?
It doesn't even have to be hypothetical. If y'all remember back, might have been 2 or 3, maybe even 4 years ago, Jay-Z did have that Marcy situation where he had a 12-week program. He wanted to teach the
did.
kids about cryptocurrency.
Cryptocurrency, yeah,
and
yeah,
they
you're right.
they told us, hey, that's useless, Jay-Z. Why are you doing that?
About money.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
So
give
it's
us
like
money.
he could, if he built a basketball court, he say, "What's that doing for anybody? They just playing ball." You try to educate them, they say, "What are you doing? They can't use that right now." So it's like it really comes down to like you're gonna criticize
can't-
either
you
way,
can't win.
You can never do enough. is
right?
what
And
the
I
thing
want
is.
you, I want to be because I get. We probably about 30 minutes in by now. I get how it
Well
could come
beyond.
across.
Well beyond.
This
Nigga,
isn't.
hour
This
long.
isn't.
We're like an hour in.
This isn't like a Jay-Z Rock Nation like promotion, right? You're looking at, go back to the NFL situation and see how passionate Sin was in speaking about that. Look at how Job speaks about Jay-Z's situation with the stadium in Barclays and a situation like that. We have been highly critical in situations. I didn't necessarily agree with the Kaepernick freestyle, but that's the thing, right? People take legitimate concerns, legitimate criticisms, and spend them into this whole giant type of thing. You know what I mean? Like, I just don't agree with it. You know what I mean? Because in my heart of hearts, I do think that Jay-Z is a person that got bread and tries his best to give back. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm sorry. You know what I mean? Maybe it's not enough for y'all, but like, there's been people affected that we know by Jay-Z. You feel what I'm saying? That when it comes to the wealth, much less, because what they like to bring up in modern times is, Drake don't put nobody on. Who, what happened to Kendrick and them people after the pop out? Who knows what anybody's saying about J. Cole. But, you know what I'm saying? Like,
He's on tour.
you have, right. Thanks, guys. But and I don't want to be like some celebrity guy, but you telling me the fact that Kanye got $1 billion didn't help, black people in his circle, that Rihanna is not affecting black people in her circle.
The
you know what I
Fenty
mean?
economy is too epic.
It's too epic.
The Yeezy economy was epic.
Was epic. You know what I'm saying? So you're telling me that he's helping
Right. So why Jay-Z?
Right. Why Jay-Z? He's helping these people affect black people of all, you know what I mean? That's Chicago. That's, that's Bajan folks. That's Marcy. That's a lot of people.
It
You know what I
started
mean?
with, Prodigy and that Illuminati talk for a lot of people.
A lot of people. You know what I'm saying?
It's been nefarious energy around him since then.
Criticism
It's been spun into other things since then.
Criticism always gains legs a lot more than action, which is weird to me. So I don't know. It's like when as a person who can actually assess this, you know what I mean? Because y'all know I'm no Jigger fan. But as a person who can just assess to see what's going on, like, I'm sorry. You know about the situation when he was bailing cats out during the protest. Y'all know about the situation when he was putting money behind people. Like, come on, we gotta keep it real.
Like if Birdman,
we can criticize and keep it real.
If Birdman would have got Wayne out of his financial strife, or one of them QC,
or Drake
or QC, or one of them niggas would have did that for Wayne, they would be looked at as like hip hop royalty.
Never not talked about.
Jay doing this like he's supposed to do that.
Right. So
and they don't even talk Meek Mill and the whole prison reform shit. You think Meek Mill thought of that shit himself?
They compliment Kim Kardashian on prison reform more than they compliment Jay-Z, who did it 10 years earlier. Kim failed the bar.
What's ironic?
It's true. She did.
And here y'all talk like what's really ironic is that the Jay-Z detractors are lifting him to this godly level of responsibility, right?
Yeah.
That's unattainable.
Yeah,
it's a setup.
Meanwhile, they're trying to tell you Jay-Z's not all that, right? He's not that guy. But meanwhile, the criticisms are of somebody that is supposed to be that, like, they are that guy and they're not doing enough.
Mm-hmm. Right, I see what you're saying.
So, like, which is it? Are they on that pedestal or not?
Or not?
He's polarizing. He's the most polarizing nigga in hip hop.
Maybe of all time?
I don't know, because there's a lot of real polarizing white people out here. You know
in hip hop.
In hip hop, period.
Hip-hop of all time.
Time. Because I would say Tupac, universal acclaim. Biggie, universal acclaim. Like, there's not too much smut on those guys. They untouchable as far as,
especially at this point.
Right. Rest in peace to both of them. I think Nas has universal acclaim. Like, I don't think there's much polarity to Nas. Like people
mad
either just mad love, and you got a few who might not like him, but there's no internet currency in slandering Nas.
Right.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I look at Kendrick. I think Kendrick, before Drake, had super universal acclaim. I think a little less because the OVO niggas is there.
Yeah.
But for the most part,
fan base.
Yeah, but for the most part, I look at him as a universal acclaim guy. Cole had it.
Yeah,
until the battle.
had it. He
had it.
Jadakiss, universal acclaim.
Got it.
We're gonna talk about Kiss in a second. But Jay, I don't think Jay-Z has ever had universal acclaim. He's been polarizing his entire career. And it's gotten progressively worse. Think about it. Niggas was sick of Jay by the time Blueprint dropped. If you want to tell the truth.
So funny.
Think about how, I forgot what song it was on Blueprint where he was talking about, like,
Heart of the City.
Heart of the City. You know what I'm saying? Or like this, or the question, do you listen to lyrics or do you just skim through it? He's been frustrated with guys positioning him as the money guy.
Ain't no love, man.
He's the money guy. He don't talk about nothing else when street niggas was resonating with him for years. He was one of the few guys who went full commercial, but the streets still loved him. Why?
Yeah.
He wasn't a shiny suit jingle making ass nigga. The streets loved him because the shit
he wasn't 97 for like a little.
Well, it's like he tried.
He tried. 97.
Volume 1 did happen. You're right. And he immediately said, you know what? The streets is watching. That's not me.
I was tripping.
Yeah, I was bugging. You know what I mean? Doesn't work for me, Sean. Other Sean. You know what I mean? So, I don't know, man. I feel like something about him that people just can't get jiggy with. You know what I mean? Pun intended.
Right. But at the end of the day, like, I just wish more people would just, like, put out all that other shit aside to the side and just focus on the craft of it all.
You can't separate, Sid.
Like, separate all that away from, like, the fact that he's dog nice, makes great, amazing music, anthems, classics, albums, and songs, and singles for the club, for the streets, for the ladies, for everything. Like, he's checked off all the boxes. And that's what this weekend, and the incredible year for production, like, that's what this weekend was about. That's last weekend was about. And I think, you know, this was very much a part of why he wanted to do the 3 nights at Yankee Stadium as a part of the rollout, because we all know he's dropping an album. He wants to remind people. He's got to remind people. Y'all might have forgot. Y'all talking all this Drake shit out here. Y'all might have forgot. You know, who was the top dog and who can continue to be the top dog, even 55, 60 years old, however old he's about to be, because that's what it's always been about with Jay-Z, is the craft first. At least to me, the craft first, everything else is, secondary. But the craft is number one,
And yeah, you Mike Jobson, you cook.
Nah, it's a lot of narratives got squashed. It bears repeating. Like, that's why I mentioned, like, before we move on, about people being quiet. Whether it's his music hasn't aged well, he wasn't that popping, he don't bring the women out, he's always been overrated. Like, everything, it's over with.
That all.
It's over with.
There was niggas that had videos about the ticket sales plummeting the first night.
And the irony of this, I'm showing you how the internet is not real. They were making these videos, but on night one, he set an attendance record at Yankee Stadium. Even if you want to place it, did he sell out or not? It's an attendance record at Yankees. And then the next night, you know what he did? He broke it again.
But the tickets already purchased, so you did sell it out. All the tickets are gone. They're resale, bro.
You're right.
You know what I'm saying?
You're
so it's
right.
sold out.
I mean, Dean did send us a screenshot that had 800,000 people in the queue waiting for the tickets.
For a 44,000 seat venue, 810,000 niggas.
And then we never got the attendance figure for night 3, but we know being in the venue, when people were still, when they said it was like 10,000 people outside, we looked up at the seats and was like, where the fuck are you gonna sit at?
How?
That's what we was like, where they gonna be at? Because it looked packed right now.
Cooked.
So all the narratives are dead. If you don't like Jay, I respect that. But all of the posturing and the narrative game, cut it out. Just say you don't like the nigga.
Quiet.
Just say you don't like the nigga. It's liberating. Okay? Just say you don't
Free
like
yourself.
Right?
Like Fantasia.
That's what we always get in trouble, because we just tell the truth and they get mad. You know what I mean?
I don't like
the
this
nigga. You know what I mean? That's
It was
it.
crazy to me because, like, you listen to somebody like Eminem. His subject matter, like Slim Shady days, Marshall Mathers days,
All over the
his
Relapse.
subject matter is exponentially worse than whatever Jay-Z was saying
I ain't gonna
on
lie.
records,
Hell
bro.
Yeah, I don't know
Like,
why I was listening to that when I was 10, bro.
It's crazy the shit
was
that he was
10
saying.
jokes.
But people love Eminem. Why? Because of the craft. You know what I mean? Hold that same energy for Jay, right?
He's a fighter.
As long as the craft is there, solidified. I don't care what M say. I don't care what Jay say. I don't care what Nas say. I don't care what Prodigy say. I don't care what Big Pun say. And their private lives are their private lives. But the craft is the craft. Respect the craft, bro.
Facts.
That's how you know the camaraderie in hip hop is over, because we used to see shit like that. Somebody make it to the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, somebody get the Super Bowl. Like, we all felt like it was a representation of us. You feel what I'm saying? You see Jay-Z on that stage, that's Kane. That's a win for Kane. That's a win for Rakim. That's a win for you know what I mean? That's a win for the 90s. That's
He was not supposed to be in them rooms.
He wasn't. Even down, listen, Jay-Z was on was on a remix of Kendrick's first single, Drake's first album, and he signed Cole. So even people who didn't even listen to Jay, this is a win for hip hop. It's a win for all of us, bro. We at Yankee Stadium 3 nights in a row, bro.
Your favorite's
You
favorite.
feel me? Come on, niggas used to. This is Hawaiian Sophie, bro. And now you at Yankee Stadium. That's a fucking win, bro.
And that's the thing. It's gonna be
Original
people.
flavor, Big
Right.
L,
Whoosh
Kane.
niggas.
Everybody, this a win for everybody.
And if you
bro.
love lore, much like we talked about with the whole Jadakiss thing in 38, where it's like Kiss is one of the last few from the 90s. Jay is basically a relic at this point, as far as if hip hop is 50 years old, right? Or like, would it be now 53 technically? 53. You know what I'm saying? Because we know it's probably a little bit older than that. He is literally of arguably year one of this shit.
How do you not get behind that, bro?
He's lived
How?
through every golden era of hip hop. He was there or participated in it. He battled or collaborated with every legend you can think of. Him and Fat Joe hugging on the stage meant something to
Meant
me.
something, bro.
Because we know them niggas hated each other.
Him and Nas.
Hated
Even Jada.
Him
Nas.
and
Yeah.
We in the weekend we had Nas and Jay on the stage and Fat Joe and Jay on the stage. Kiss. Remember the whole Beans and Kiss shit was really over.
was really Jay. Cause
We-
Jay,
These are all old dons. I think I said this years ago. These guys are all old dons. Went to the mattresses, survived and realized it wasn't about shit. Let's get money.
Let's get it. Let's get it.
Because Fat Joe hugging Jay-Z
Crazy.
is mind-boggling to me.
From the Rucker.
They had a whole shadow war on wax that never gets talked about. Mad bars.
For years.
Mad bars.
For years.
That
And then you
Dapper
just
Dan
send
shit?
something? Yeah.
Yeah, that Dapper Dan shit.
Come on, bro.
Lord.
Come on. The
That
PSA,
Rucker Park shit
Nigga,
used to-
PSA 2 is a
Yeah.
Fat Joe
LeBron
diss.
was actually part of that.
PSA 2, if you ever go on YouTube and look it up, he's talking to Fat Joe the entire second verse. And he was all Joe in that shit. Joe was kicking his back in that summer too, nigga.
Yeah.
Like to see them
Yeah.
get together, and that goes back to the old
It's all televised.
People get confused because 50 came
the Terror
out.
Squad versus Rockefeller niggas was like actually that was never on wax before. They was really shedding blood.
Smokey.
The whole story of fucking Jay getting hit in the head at the bottle at the club and shit. I knew
Right.
that's why when we react to certain shit about the industry, was because we were hearing about it for years. So this might be new information to you. We've been hearing about it as New Yorkers for years.
For years.
One of my favorite bars all time. Jay-Z or otherwise. Mobsters opt to not get in beef. There's no business in it. It only brings police.
Wanksters want beef and they name in the street.
And
Most
this-
times end up with their brains where their feet
feet
should
should
go.
go.
He was talking on that
And
shit.
this is the shit that gets me so mad. Like, Jay-Z was never that good. He's not that good.
Bullshit.
Are you joking?
Are you joking?
Use your ears.
Are you joking? Who was nice then?
Anyway, we gotta move on. Hit the like button. Hit
Good
the
talk,
subscribe
fellas. Good
option.
talk.
Shit.
Hit the notification bell. We know it's gonna be some Jay-Z like glazing accusations.
2023. You'd have
But
thought
you know
we had
what?
that first hour, Joe.
We New York's #1 podcast. We not. We going where the love is at.
Yeah.
You dig? Certain places don't love us how they supposed to,
And
so
when-
we gonna go where the love at.
And when Nas spin the block,
Same thing.
Same thing.
same thing for Nas.
That it was written needs to be a whole thing.
Pull the record. The entire 6 Pete was nobody covered it like we did.
This is facts.
Absolutely.
Ask
nobody.
Hit Boy.
Shout out to
Ask
Hit.
Hit Boy. To the point where Hit Boy is coming up to us
Right.
Shout out to Hit, man.
Right.
Shitting me?
on the floor at Yankee Stadium for Hope.
Fried.
Hello.
As a reminder.
Go check our Hip Hop 50 episode where we reviewed that stadium show as well.
Hello.
Tap in.
It's all there. It's all there. Again, shout out to Coach. His coach said it himself. He was like, y'all laying the foundation for when the shit do take off. Niggas can't call y'all Johnny Come Latelys because the back catalog got
Been
everything
here.
you looking for.
Been here,
It's
bro.
all there.
It's all there.
When niggas make accusations about us as men, go back and watch. It's all there. Y'all you can't show up and be Johnny Come Lately and make accusations if you ain't watched the old shit.
Right.
We been who we was before we got here. Anyway.
We
Shout
used to
out to
put
Hov.
out diss tracks to people who said we didn't respect women.
Hello, remember
Be
that?
happy now that we just, keep it pushing. Jov used to spin some shit up for you niggas, all right?
Niggas said we didn't like the women and we pulled a full, it was like a 4-minute video with the Eat the Beat.
Come on, dog.
Showing
Come
wild
on.
love.
Be happy that you get this version of us, okay?
Told y'all I'm on peace God time because I really be wanting to kick niggas back in, bro.
very easy
I'm
to
really
love.
chilling, B. I'm not. They hate me, but but they misunderstand me. That's all it is.
That's all it is,
I never start nothing. If y'all check the record, bro, I've never started an issue in this
And I
podcast.
used to direct people. No one's directing the world no more.
You right.
Because
I should,
ultimately,
I should be a grifter too.
It's doing good for a lot of niggas out
You right.
here.
is it?
Yeah.
I want to be myself. I want when
A
you see
smidgen
me,
of
when you see
right.
me as me. When the camera come
Right.
on, it's me. There's no mask over here. You know what I'm saying? Real shit.
Facts.
But we was at the Rome streets listening. Sock it to your pocket out right now.
Tap in. Fire.
And we're gonna start this segment by referencing that Static Selector
Kept it gangster.
in the midst, right after they finished playing the Rome album, comes out and says, I'm paraphrasing because I don't have the direct quote, but essentially, watch what you say about Kiss. He not taking no disrespect on Kiss name. He don't care if you from upstate, Rochester, wherever you at. so on and so forth. And I'm talking about it was left field. It wasn't like somebody whispered in his ear, fuck Jadakiss, and he just had to say something. They just finished playing Rome's album.
Yeah, and the thing was, he was about to get into a Jadakiss set.
Right.
So he was about to play it, and I guess, I don't know.
I had to let it be known.
In the moment, it just popped in his head. It was like, yo, I'm not taking no Jadakiss slander whatsoever.
Static and Kiss got a relationship, though. They go back a long way.
I understand.
Yeah, they've been putting in work for a long time.
But don't do that to Rome. Just, you know what I mean? It's the Rome streets, sock it to my pocket, listen and party. It is not the time to put on a cape for Jadakiss.
This ain't.
Yeah.
What if Rome and 38 Spesh wanted to get on the
collab or something?
Read the room.
Exactly.
Static.
And we know the political ties that bind with the upstate, West Side, Benny, directly to 38. It ain't too much degrees of separation there. So, like, come on, Static.
Especially with Rome and Rand having music together.
That too. I wouldn't even think about Rand. They got a whole album together.
Yeah.
We was at that listening party too. Again, we've been really living what we talk about.
Outside, bro. We really did. We everywhere.
And we not bragging. It's just like y'all
Never
keep playing. Some of y'all, not everybody, but there's people who play with our names who really don't live this shit. We do. All right. But in the midst of that, we got this whole upstate versus five boroughs situation. It's coming to a crescendo, I feel like. But, you know, Jadakiss, I don't know. Like, this situation right here is troubling for me because I feel like this is a time now where the East Coast should be coming together.
Yeah.
Can't help
And now inside the state of New York, it's becoming a upstate versus five boroughs. Now you got Jim Jones involved, and he bring his little mans, who's not the youngest guy. So I don't want to disrespect him by saying. Matter of fact, I don't want to disrespect bro, because that's a whole man. He's not like a teenager. He bringing his homie on there to rhyme, and the bars are decent. But like, I guess I want to ask: are we losing the plot now with everything going on to have a 38 Spesh versus Kiss upstate versus five boroughs?
I forgot what episode it was, but I came on here, sitting in this seat with this mic in front of me. Pause. For those of you that are just hearing but not seeing, because I said we like this is the prime time for New York to have a movement and to come together and to move in unison. Right, the Knicks championship chip.
Talk about it.
Hove at Yankee Stadium.
Major.
Epic weekend. I don't want to get too much into politics, but like Mamdani got a lot of energy behind him. There's a lot. There's like the entire country's looking at New York right now.
Yeah.
Like, yo, like they really doing some shit right politically over there, you know?
He's turning people who was like flat out dissing him during the election.
Coming around.
And they're saying good things about him. I didn't track the commentary.
I was kind of.
This is the time for New York as a whole, to come together. We don't need this like, you're from that part of New York, but I'm from this part of New York. You from that borough. I'm from you from upstate. I'm from Staten Island. Like, we don't need all that. Like, I get it. I understand, you know. And look, in terms of this specific situation, like, you know, 38 did kind of call Jada out.
Yeah.
Right? So it's within Jada's right to respond. But all right, you call him out, he responds, just let it go. You know, let's move on. Let's not lose the plot. Let's look at the bigger picture here. This is an opportunity for New York to come together and move forward as one. Everybody needs to join forces, man. This is the Voltron time, man.
Yeah.
Let's arm, leg, arm, head. Like, come on. Let's do it, man, for the town. Please. Okay, all this bickering shit, I get it. Ego's involved. You said this about me. Yeah, they said that. Like, you know, he dressed better than you. Like, oh, cool.
Tank tops and hoodies.
I'm saying, like,
Tank tops and
we,
hoodies, crazy.
like, and specifically
Respectfully.
in our 40s and 50s,
Happy 50th, Jomo.
In our 40s and 50s, bro.
Jomo, man.
Specifically. Like, I could understand 20s and 30s.
For the sake of argument, though, to Jomo's point.
In our 40s and 50s.
Not having a beater on under the T is a little crazy as an adult.
It's wicked. It's wicked work, bro.
Just a little. It's a little prisonerish.
I don't know.
Poquito,
Poquito.
What's the problem? You got a beater on right now?
Yes.
Nigga, absolutely.
Everybody keep a beater on, bro. I got the beater on. Sin, I have the beater on.
You a Rochester nigga, Sin? You an upstate nigga?
It's too hot for that, bro.
Cap,
It's
nigga.
summer.
Oh,
I don't want
38. You got a friend in me. You got a friend in me.
Yo,
Jomo stole him out. He from Harlem, bro. Stole him out, Jomo.
it's too many layers.
Jomo don't like that shit.
It be 195 degrees.
Nah, man,
Y'all
son.
still put the beater
Two
on.
gotta
2/5 and
suffer.
Broadway right here.
Nah, we need that beater, man. You're wildin', Sin.
Wow.
Where's Charles Barkley at? You niggas is
This went
uncivilized,
left.
man.
This went left more than I thought.
You niggas is uncivilized, B.
I got my beater on. I'm sorry.
If I don't got
Savages.
if I don't got the beater, I keep the undershirt on.
Yeah,
That's a way of life.
You gotta.
Undershirt, I understand.
The beater,
If you
Sin.
got like a rugby polo.
Yeah.
But a t-shirt is a t. You just throw that shit
The
on.
beater, Sin.
you
It's a
know what I
record.
mean?
I have it.
Yo, you
No,
just be-
it's too hot for
your
that.
flesh
Especially when
up against
you,
the
rock
tee,
the
like-
t-shirt, you gotta have the beater under the tee.
You gotta have the beater, bro.
Yeah,
That's how the
you got
line,
to.
Sin.
You got to.
It's too many layers. That's double the layers when there's 100 degrees out. No, I'm not doing that, man.
That's what
I
you
hear
keep
you.
the towel under the fitted for. You catch the sweat.
Sin low key in Rochester,
Listen,
nigga.
man.
Wow, upstate Sid, who knew?
Oh,
They
man.
said, replace West
Poughkeepsie
Coast
Sid.
Sid.
But listen, all right.
Oh man.
But we can disagree. We can disagree about the beater under the tee. But we in our 40s and 50s, man. Like, come on. All right. So one guy don't wear the beater,
crazy.
the other guy wears the beater. Cool. We in our 40s and 50s, man. Like, let's
Old niggas wear beaters too.
I think the
let's keep it pushing, man. Let's
you right.
get let the important thing be the important thing. You know,
Keep the main thing the main thing.
the main that. Thank you.
Nah, but real quick, just going back to the wife beater just for a second. You know how petty Capo had to be to hold that for Mag? Because it didn't just happen. That was a minute ago.
That was a minute.
That shit bothered him for years.
Harlem
Nigga
nigga
did not
beat.
have a beater on, bro.
And Spesh didn't deny it neither.
He said he gave the Sin analogy. What I need a beater on for?
Yo. Yo, Capo a fool for that, bro.
Capo's a Harlem nigga doing that shit,
Genius.
bro.
Sometimes
Genius
depending on the
citizen.
tee, I don't like the beater because you see the outline of the beater. It's
Part of the fit.
Necessary.
Yeah, that's
Necessary.
It's part of the fit. They-
part of the fit.
You know what I mean? See, we're not getting into the fit semantics right now. You know what I mean? I don't want to get canceled.
I don't
you know?
want to beat it, man. Got to.
But some women like the beater. You know what I mean? The outline, they like seeing that. You know what I mean?
Just to beat a dolly.
you know what I'm saying? They get you, they little touch and they start, you know what I mean?
You gotta like it.
The little TMI, but you know what I'm saying?
That's it.
I'll fall back because if out of all the
You already got outvoted 3-1. Yo,
No,
Walt,
no.
how you feel about the beater,
I
Walt?
understand, but see, look,
Rochester
no,
Wall.
what I was about to say.
Syracuse Walt over here.
What I was about to say is if there was ever any indication or evidence as to like how I'm not like the rest of you.
You right.
Is the fact that
Yeah, they already call you white as it is.
I don't see the purpose of the beater
You right.
in the summer under my t-shirt, doubling my layers.
Gotta
Yeah.
catch the
Quite
sweat,
necessary,
man.
man.
You feel me?
Absorb the moisture.
What kind of
Boy.
white
And now you got Walt.
The fruit of the little white beaters is mad thin, bro. You ain't even got what you
You don't even
talking
know it's
about.
there, bro.
Fluffy.
You won't even know it's there.
Dean the balance. What are your thoughts on this? Are we losing the plot with this whole New York infighting situation?
We are, man. Shit low key don't even feel real to me, man. And I hate the way it's going. As my brother Sin just so eloquently put it, this is the time for unity, man. So to see Nino, man, shout out to, and I like Nino, man. To see Nino, man, jumping out. Jim Jones had the homie talking crazy, and that's another thing I was thinking about too, because he was like, "We on this nigga's my da da da." Now I'm hoping, because you know people hear things differently. I'm hoping when he hears that he's thinking these guys want to rap. I hope he's not hearing on this nigga's my da. I gotta kill one of these things. I just hope it's not on that type of time. You know, keep it peaceful. If y'all want to rap. I mean, but this is the time for the city to be in full rejoice, man. The Yankee hat is back in full fledged.
The state.
The whole
let's
all eyes on us. The state.
The tri-state.
The tri-state. All eyes
let's
on
bring Jersey
us.
into this too. I don't know who's
Philly,
from Connecticut.
Shout out to Philly. I'll throw Philly in there too. But like, yo, this is the time we really need to come to.
We can replace Connecticut with Philly.
I was talking about I remember the conversation we had.
Sorry to anybody that's from Connecticut.
When you said you had the conversation, when you said basically when you already announced everything, how everything should come together, we should be working together. Yeah. I mean, like you said, bro, the Knicks, the 3 Hove shows, Summer Jam already it's coming up. It's coming up, and it's not looking really too crazy. So I was thinking maybe they should have like an old school show that would basically encapsulate all of the classic acts from the back in the days. And I think as a New York set, that would be crazy.
Who would you do that?
I mean, Yankee Stadium would have been dope, but
wait, who headlining it?
I mean, you got to have mad niggas, bro. You got to have all in New York.
Nah, you got to have a venue. Like honestly, if Nas and Jay not there, you got to scale that all the way down.
And if I could interject for just 1 second,
yeah,
because we did have the conversation about like Jay-Z possibly or apparently being too big for Hip Hop 50. Right now, Hip Hop 50 was celebrating all of hip hop from all regions. I understand.
Yeah.
But in celebrating New York, I would wish and hope that artists would put that I'm too big for this out of their mind for just a second. Put that ego away for a second, and you know, Jay from New York, Nas from New York, A$AP Rocky from New York, Nicki Minaj from Nicki's kind of a lost cause, but
still a major artist though.
Yeah, still a major artist. Like so many Cardi from New York, like so many people are.
A New York All-Star show would be epic.
Are popping separately from New York, but living their own separate professional lives.
And if you do it like how the Roots was, where you have Jay-Z close it, but you had a whole bunch of like dope shit in between it,
that would be hard.
That would be crazy.
But I like your idea. But
Pause,
I would
like crazy. A bunch of hard shit in between. But keep going.
Yeah.
That was crazy. Pause.
You know what?
Yeah.
we didn't even catch it.
I caught it. That was uncomfortable. Yeah.
The Migos are starting to work, so
Yeah.
I missed that one. But that's a flagrant 2-5.
Out of line.
You might have to get ejected for that.
Out of line.
You know. But let's put the heavyweights out because I like the idea. If this whole thing is building towards a New York show,
Fat Joe, Jadakiss,
where you have Fat Joe, Kiss, Benny,
50.
Conway, 30. No
fifth.
Nah, he not part of this conversation.
Wait, no, 50
Major
Cent?
New York though.
No.
50 is
Major
like
New York.
I'm talking about, but if you're talking about major artists, 50 Cent is on
That's
the
what I'm saying.
level
So
closer
take
to Jay
those
and
guys
Nas.
out of the equation.
Yeah.
I'm talking about the way the story is unfolding with these guys.
Right.
If you do like an overground, underground, a couple of iconic niggas, and they all come together, could you imagine? And you do that shit at like Brooklyn Paramount, and you have Stove, Kiss, Joe, 38, Benny, special appearance by West Side Gun. That would sell out.
That would
kill.
Yeah.
That would
New
sell
York
out.
United, BSF,
Yes.
Trust Gang, Drumwork,
D-Block,
So is there
D-Block,
Terror Squad.
Terror Squad,
as we think this up? Is there any way
Griselda,
that all this
GSFR.
shit going on
Yep.
right now could be kind of like Fugazi in order to create said impact? Do you think that could be possible? Like all this shit is just like
I think part of it is a work.
because let's be real. Like as much as I think 38 Spesh is dope, this is the most I've heard like his name mentioned like outside of like anything else like ever.
well,
like,
Maceo said that he might be internet.
You know what I'm saying?
Degree, because you got an internet to get heard.
I said
Yeah.
potting, but nonetheless,
shit.
you know what I'm saying?
same thing.
But like it might be the case. Jimmy's involved. Kiss is there, but he's not like really
Kiss that you get Jewels and Capo at the show.
That would be crazy.
That would be fun.
You don't think Brooklyn Paramount will pack out for that?
I mean, half
Easily.
of them in Brooklyn to
Niggas
pack
would
out.
be going crazy
in Brooklyn
for that.
Paramount. Niggas be going in Dolly and
Do a
selling that shit
2-night,
out.
or it might be mad fights, but it'll be a 2-night situation, like a Friday night, Saturday night. You do 2 nights of that shit.
Max B had this shit packed. Freddie Gibbs had this shit packed. So all them niggas,
New York United.
yeah.
Shit. Dipset,
NYU, New York Unity.
it's just too many. It comes back to too many egos, man.
I mean, I hate to say it,
Sad
but
to
you can
say.
throw Ja Rule out there to do a couple joints too.
He not in this conversation.
Get New York. Everybody gonna do Ja song, but Ja.
Apparently,
Yeah.
you ain't see it.
I did see it.
It's not his
You remember
song no more.
You remember
keep
John's
saying.
verse on there? You the verse guy.
I'm on fire. That's the best I got.
Yo, Kiss and Fat Joe came on the stage at Yankee Stadium and didn't perform none of these songs. They performed New York. It's their song. It's really
Yeah.
Kiss song now.
It's really Kiss song.
Yeah.
Sad.
They didn't even say, shout out, Ja. They didn't even say that. They just left.
They just dapped up Jay and left, bro.
It's our song now.
That's
I'm the captain now.
crazy.
Yo,
The anthem of New York and Ja Rule is discarded. Then you remember the video on Instagram when he was on the bus with the rest of the acts? Oh, it was mad money here, and all of them niggas look disinterested.
Oh shit.
I'm not making this up. That video
That's a
happened. You know what I mean? I don't know what Ja Rule did to niggas.
Yo.
Maybe he won too much at his peak. I don't know.
Yeah. Very successful at his time.
Because they was really fronting on him. They still fronting on
They
him.
still front on
Still.
him to this.
Ja couldn't get on the stage at Yankee Stadium.
That's crazy.
Crazy.
Y'all couldn't.
Well, can I
mention
get
it.
What was his transgression? Why couldn't he get on the stage?
We gotta wonder how niggas was acting when they was winning. Because sometimes, a lot of times, when you start showing your ass when you was winning, maybe that turned niggas off. I ain't saying Ja did that, but I did notice that there was a divide that they once united. Ja was basically running around with the Rock. Remember, him and Blue used to run around together, all that.
He was on Hot Knock Life joint.
Here you go. Once Ja started winning, when 50 kicked his back and Hope ain't throw a life preserver.
That's what I'm saying.
Facts.
Jay actually went on tour with 50. The Rock the Mic tour. Like,
And did the commercial.
And
That's
did
why
the
niggas don't like it, because
Yeah.
Jay be doing shiesty shit. And I've said that mad times on this platform. Jay be doing a lot of shiesty shit, but it's like, you gotta wonder, like, who, was it the chicken or the egg? Was it the shiesty shit first, or did some shit that we don't know about happen? And Jay just a cutthroat Sagittarius, because that's what they do. When you piss off a Sag, it's over with. They gonna try to kill you.
Find a way, yeah.
Yeah.
Walk the grave.
I'm raised by one, nigga. You know what I mean? They're the worst. They're the worst niggas to argue it. Cause I'm sorry, Mace. We could be arguing about your hat. Like, that hat is, you know what I mean? Wear some other shit. I ain't say shit when your girl was wild. Like, just, we're talking about the hat. What are you talking about?
That's what I do that
quickly.
They
no
go
sense.
all the way the other way. The other way. We nigga, what my girl gotta do with it? That's what they do. They go too far, bro.
That escalated quickly.
Yeah, man. Send I apologize, bro.
They go too far, bro.
Biggs, you're going too far.
And they don't apologize either. They just try to be your friend.
Cold blooded.
That's a fact.
Fucking cats.
Oh,
They scratch you and then she'll come and try to cuddle you right after. Fuck you. Anyway,
Start talking about some other shit, you heard?
Macito, before we wrap this segment, what are your thoughts? Have we lost the plot?
We definitely have lost the plot. We have lost the plot. And the thing is, I gotta say, like, to me, we lost the plot on that last little podcast run that Spesh went on. Spesh asked for bars.
Spesh disagrees. Saw that, right?
Right, Spesh definitely disagrees. Jada brought the bars, and now it's, he only gave me 2 bars. Give me a whole this. So, like, I feel like the Spesh interview is where things kind of got out of hand. And I actually, if you want me to be honest, and I don't want this to happen, but what I'm seeing is almost like a rehash of how the South felt about us. You know what I mean? Like, it feel like a lot of the upstaters feel like we big bro them for a while and they coming back for their revenge. You know what I'm saying? And I don't want that. So yeah, we have lost the plot a little bit. I would listen, but the thing is this, and it's always gonna be difficult, is that I want it to be, I want it to be like how you want it to be, Sin. You know what I mean? Shouts to Marlo. You know what I mean? But I feel like what you're asking for is an inherent rejection of us of who we are as New Yorkers. You hear us, you know what I mean?
Course.
Listen, man, I moved to the Bronx when I was like 22, and Job still tells me I'm from the Bronx, bro. Like, you feel what I'm saying? Like, this is the type of shit that New Yorkers do to each other, bro.
Yo, chill. As soon as he moved,
I left, and now
as soon
I'm
as
from
he
the
moved
Bronx,
there,
bro.
not from Brooklyn.
He used to
Well,
drive
blowing
me.
him.
He used to drive me to my crib on Ralph, bro. Now I'm from the Bronx. But I'm saying this is what New Yorkers do. Like,
Again, if y'all think I'm a jerk, this is what I do to my friends. It's not personal, man.
So I'm just saying, like, I feel like this outcome is natural for how New Yorkers give it up. It's like that old. It's P Cutter Star, you know what I mean? Rap Wars, Star Wars days. You know what I mean? Because now we got the Bird Gang NPC, and we got Nino Man, and we got all type of people that don't have nothing to do with it. I would just like them to just get on a song. Y'all could do a Reservoir Dogs type joint where y'all are taking shots at each other. You know what I'm saying? But it's just successful music. And even though Static did go he did go very left with that statement, I do think what he said was right. I do think what he said was correct. Is there is no Spesh without the Locks. The Locks kind of created a specific lane.
I said that on the pod
that
too.
a lot of people, you know what I mean? In the same way that we know exactly who was listening to Jay in 98 and 99, we know who was listening to them Locks and D-Block mixtapes. And
Especially you then being 41 years old. Like, that's
right.
That shit you would go to.
That was your joint. So, you know what I mean?
Kiss alone, y'all, because niggas, y'all talking about Kiss. Y'all don't want to deal with SP. If SP get involved, it's done, bro.
Y'all don't
Ghost.
Phantom. And here's what I say.
Yeah.
Mason, you was done, Mason?
Yo, good.
Kiss is sparred with
Everybody.
Jay. First of all, Big Jay Nas.
Niggas rap with everyone but Pop, bro.
Like, what are we
That's
talking
it,
about?
bro. He's a shinobi. Like he said, he done did it all, bro. For me, it's this. Yes, I think that they have, as a state, the plot has been lost. This is not the time for this bullshit. Now, I understand that controversy is currency, especially online. If you're trying to get into the algorithm, into the zeitgeist of hip-hop conversations, you got to stir some shit up because, again, a lot of people, and I've seen it on our level, because, you know, we punch above our weight class. You go on our IG right now, all them fucking 38 Special Kiss videos, they're running up, right?
Facts.
And in the comment section, there's a decent percentage of people who keep running with this whole thing, and maybe they really believe it, that they didn't know who 38 was before this, or they talk about 38 like he's some little man's, like he not actually a vet, because 38 ain't just get hot. 38 been that even before I knew who he was. Like I remember when we went to the listening party, 38 was at that listening party, and I didn't know who 38 was at that point. I was unfamiliar. But once I got familiar and I went back, I'm like, oh, he been this. He's not some new guy. He's not some newbie looking for clout.
Trust.
He's an underground, war-tested vet, right?
He's super nice.
So this is not the time for that. And I understand the currency of it all and things of that nature. But I'm gonna tell you right now, if y'all don't come together and do this song, and maybe the show that we threw out there at the end of this, y'all would have wasted everybody's time and wasted an opportunity, because with the spotlight on the towns right now, and the marksmen who are from the city who are putting out good tunes. Once again, Rome Street's album is out. He's trying new things sonically.
Right.
Even talking to the ladies a little bit sonically.
Word. Shouts to IDK.
He's making attempts right now where hip hop doesn't have a quote dominant region. And I know people get uncomfortable when we say that, but every era of hip hop has had a region that carried it. It is wide open right now. Atlanta is cooked. I'm sorry. They're cooked. Every pillar of Atlanta that's dropped the album in the last calendar year, including My God Fuge, duds.
Has dropped their worst shit.
They're cooked.
They worst shit.
The West has some guys bubbling. To me, LA and New York are running parallel right now with this guys bubbling.
Shout out to Memphis.
But no one has broke through just yet. Memphis is always gonna be Memphis. That's one thing. Memphis don't give a fuck about the industry policy. They're gonna put the artists out and they're gonna be popping.
Heat.
Midwest, I don't know what's happening over there. Please put me on in the chat. I'm unfamiliar. Okay? Right now, region-wise, there's no dominant region. New York has a spotlight, and part of it is Kendrick's fault, because Kendrick pushed the hip-hop talk with the battle.
Yeah.
And if you talk hip-hop, as much as y'all people in the South hate it, that's ours. Even if the New Yorkers have Southern roots, them same people that have Southern roots claim the 5 boroughs.
Yeah.
It's ours. When you talk about real hip-hop, lyricism, and at the highest levels, you think New York. That's not my opinion. That is a fact.
That's why Kendrick is living in Brooklyn right now. He went to feel the essence.
Shit. So,
Talk
you know,
about it.
right now, it's not the time for infighting. Right now, it's time for classic tapes, classic collabs, classic moments, classic visuals.
Shit together, man.
Get it together. Stop wasting everybody's time with this bullshit, bro. It's not the time for that. And last but not least, I want to just make this point 100% clear. Because the thing is, Mace, you made a point about like the upstate niggas feeling like we little bro D. We never little bro D upstate niggas, right? They say, oh, you not from New York if you from A, B, and C. When you take certain conversations out of town and you talk about New York, and this is no disrespect. Don't take this the wrong way. This is, again, another fact. They're not talking about upstate. When they say you're not from New York, they're talking about the 5 boroughs. They're talking about New York City. And literally speaking, if you're gonna be Amelia Bedelia and be super literal, none of y'all are from New York City. So if we say you're not from New York, instead of taking it so personally, put your thinking caps on and realize that when niggas say, oh, you're from New York, when you're from out of town, they're not talking about the state. They're talking
Bronx,
about New York
Staten
City.
Island, Brooklyn,
Remember they used to
Queens.
have them commercials with the barbecue sauce? Where's the sauce from New York City? When they talk about Yankees, they're talking about niggas from New York City. They're not talking about New York State. So y'all gotta stop getting so pressed about that. New York City is its own thing.
Right.
We just happen to reside in New York State. So our thinking, our thought process, our existence is not that of New York State.
The train got to go there. That's New York City. And matter of fact,
It's the capital of the world, my nigga.
If we keep it in the buck, once upon a time, you know, before the locks came into the picture,
We didn't see Yonkers like that
Yonkers
either.
was not New York City.
Mount Vernon.
Mount
Right.
Vernon was not New York City. You know what I mean? So
It was the 5 boroughs.
5 boroughs. If a train doesn't go there,
Long Island didn't get that love.
you're
either.
not from New York.
What Jarvis really trying to tell you guys is don't Joey Badass this shit, okay?
Right. Like who we are as New York City residents and our inflated view of self don't got nothing to do with y'all. It's not personal. We the biggest city in the world. Our population in the 5 boroughs in some cases is more than certain states in this country.
Yeah.
We don't live in a real place, my nigga. We different. So when niggas say you not from New York City, it's not a personal attack because the people that are talking about New York and say, oh, you from New York, you from New York, they're talking about the 5 boroughs by default. Most of the niggas from out of town who talk about New York, they don't even know about the other regions, cities, counties. They don't know.
That's all.
They don't even know that. They don't even know that fucking the capital of New York is Albany.
Yeah.
They don't know that. They just know the 5 boroughs. So when niggas say this guy's not from New York, they're not talking about the state. They would never. Don't ever assume that we're talking about New York State. We're talking about New York City. That's where shit get confused all the time.
NYC.
And Jarvis, ultimately, that's why I made the point about the Bronx thing. I'm like, we do that to each other, bro. Like,
all the
it don't
time.
mean we hate you guys.
All the
Like,
time.
New Yorkers, we are super territorial, down to our block, down to the building number. Okay,
Hello?
that's just how we
The
give it
floor,
up, bro.
nigga, the
Like, that's what we do.
A
man.
Flatbush nigga can't go to Canarsie right now. If you a gangbanger from the bush and you go through the floors, you in danger. It's just everything is territory in the 5
That's
boroughs.
just how it is, man.
I talk bad about the Bronx to piss my Bronx brothers off, but at the same time, look, I ain't trying to go to the Bronx. You know what I mean? I be hesitant and reticent to go to the Bronx.
Nah, bro, it's funny shit because it made me think. Like in my family, my house, we stayed talking shit about the people from floor 2.
See what I'm talking about?
The fucking floor,
Down to the
y'all.
Them
floor.
second floor niggas, man.
Niggas don't say the floor
stink.
ain't shit.
What's wrong with them, man?
Fuck is wrong with it, man?
Why they taking the elevator?
Nigga,
Go down the stairs, motherfucker.
When I moved to
Lazy
Canarsie,
motherfuckers.
niggas used to be like, we
Second
don't
floor
fuck with niggas in the
motherfuckers.
100s. We
Fuck
don't
outta
fuck with
here.
niggas in the 80s. This is in Canarsie.
Yo.
Everything is territorial.
Fucking Co-op City got beef with each other.
The
in
private
same
house
complex.
niggas had beef with the project niggas.
Yeah.
Everything is territorial.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm
It's
saying.
a wild
bro.
city, y'all. It's a wild city.
So leave us alone,
That's
man.
just how we do, man.
All right,
That's
you
how
know,
we do.
Mesito, what you got for us, bro?
So listen, today we got a little bit of business in hip hop, you know what I mean? And we got to get to the young rap because it's been a while since we got to actually speak about this, okay? So let's start off with everybody's, favorite Chicagoan, maybe? I don't know. You like Lil Durk, Dean? I'm not sure.
Durk.
Let's go with, we're going to talk about Kanye, you know what I mean? Apparently these record labels wanted to show off. I don't know, Jay-Z made everybody a little bit nervous this week, but everybody made sure that they telling us about all the plaques they got this week. So let's start off with, former Rockefeller Kanye West. He gained, 69 new plaques today.
69?
69. Yeah, so that means upgrade. So if you
Yeah.
got a double, it's a triple now. If you got a 5, It's so it's an
That's
upgrade.
I've seen on Twitter.
Singles,
Yeah.
albums.
Right,
I've seen this
right.
long ass
Records.
list of
Yeah,
like
yeah.
platinum,
Right.
multi-platinum, gold.
Right, which is what happens.
crazy.
Like if you, I know me and Jaw be going to the RIAA website, so you could go and see like, oh, this hasn't been updated since 2008. So you clearly know that it's like way more than now.
Yeah.
Nas actually has a bunch of those. He needs to upgrade a lot of his plaques. Kendrick too. He probably like got 4 or 5 diamond himself all these days. Probably more than that. Sorry. If I lowballed it, sorry guys. I know it's 72. But Kanye, he got 4. I think he just obtained 4 diamond plaques.
Sheesh.
Heartless is 14 times, Stronger is 14 times, Gold Digger 13 times, Niggas in Paris 12 times. Like Kanye, the shows, the music. Say what you want to say about him on the timeline, or say you boycotting his music. People are still listening. You know what I mean? Because listen, the streams don't go up. The streams, they still going up. So salute to Kanye.
Gold Digger is one of those songs that like I understood at
Is
the
Kanye
time.
just a pop star now? Is that what it is? A little shade.
It could be, but I wouldn't. Listen, he done made too much classic rap for me to just want to give him. You know what I mean? Like
rapping?
Sabrina Carpenter and them got him now. You know what I'm saying?
I didn't hear Bully, so is he rapping on Bully?
Hell no.
Oh.
Rapping? Hell no.
Pop,
You know what
he
I
used
mean?
to be rapping, so now I guess he's full-fledged
Yo,
pop.
what gets on the radio anymore? Because I feel like all these new albums came out and there's not too many singles from these albums that's in radio rotation. At least in the tri-state.
As you know, that's a couple rappers have actually spoken to the lack of radio support in all of rap. You know what I mean? If you look at these charts, they show you streaming, they show you like radio airplay, and the pop, the country, the those acts always even more than people like Drake. What's the word?
I saw a video on this recently, and it broke down how acts like Post Malone and Meghan Trainor, who like streamed through the roof,
Target.
huge stars, right?
Lizzo is in that too.
Lizzo,
Yeah, you mentioned that.
but they're not really selling concert tickets, right? And what it is that like these are people that get placed on playlists that play on a loop, on rotation at Target, at shopping malls and stores, and that's how they
count.
That's how they run them up.
Yeah. So it's like shouts to Mos Def. So many SKUs. Shopping, that's the new radio.
Right. That's crazy, right? But so with that being said, salute to Kanye. Whole bunch of new plaques, a whole mess of shows that he's doing. Guys, but I know where it is, guys. I promise.
You didn't even have to say that. I took that out the video.
I was messing with him, yeah.
You ain't gonna get us killed. You know what I mean? The sense of this shit too. You know what I mean? You are not getting us killed.
Listen,
These lives gonna be dangerous.
You feel me?
I took out a few things.
I'm catching up on Daredevil right now. I know how they get down. I don't want no problems.
I don't want no smoke.
Listen, I'm an artist who needs to be produced. Okay, it happens. You know
Shout
what I'm
out
saying? Dr. Dre didn't release all of Eminem's lyrics.
Shout out Abby is
Yo, out of fucking line. I didn't catch that till you repeated it.
holy shit.
Crazy.
But
What a time.
other than Ye, Future also updated a lot of his new plaques. He's also, I think he has 53 new plaques. I didn't mention about Kanye is that with these updates, he now is more certified hits than the former number 1 NBA YoungBoy.
Crazy.
And so with that being said, has anybody been paying attention to this Future NBA YoungBoy situation?
Yes. Very weird.
We've been paying attention to this. You seen the Real Me Future album. I don't think you've heard any of the 4 of us speak anything about it for a reason.
We love Future.
We love Future.
We're subscribing to. If you don't got nothing good to say, we're not saying
Yes.
There you go. Not my favorite Future album. I'll just say that. But still did numbers. We know that. Future's Future.
Huge.
But
Shout out to the World Cup.
in the first week of that, in the first couple days of that, all of a sudden we started getting random NBA YoungBoy disses towards Future online. Sometimes you could understand it. Listen, so pause. So you gonna have to mute that.
That
Sounds crazy.
That was crazy.
Yeah, we can just stop this segment right now.
We got beverage, man.
But
Jesus, God,
right.
Take that out too. Shit.
What's going on?
but
Nigga said work, more work and more work.
Yo, this whole segment.
the whole seg. But so there seems to be some issues about those two. He came out. He said he wanted to ruin the rollout. He released a couple diss tracks. One of them called Holana. I don't know if you like that one, D.
That's funny.
I mean, I remember on that stage when he went out the whole Atlanta, and that was crazy. On that master tour.
Yeah, he did actually. They almost banned him from the whole
God.
state because he got issues with kind of everybody.
He got
in
a key
Atlanta.
to the city or some shit right there in Atlanta. Or
Ain't
something,
that
right?
crazy? Like,
Why dissing the
how
whole
does
fucking
NBA YoungBoy, who was like in Utah or some shit for mad long, have issues with
And-
the whole Atlanta?
had beef with Lil Baby, Dirk. You know, Dirk and Lil Baby is cool. It was
and so, Jov, you actually, that's the actual question. We're not exactly 100% sure about why this young boy in Future situation is going on. He himself, he said there's some weird stuff Future did behind the scenes. People love saying that when they don't want to describe to you what actually happened. But, you know, so we'll be following that situation. If anybody, and that actually caused another comparison, because when you look at the statistics, people started looking at how, you know, NBA YoungBoy compared to Future. So that's an ongoing situation we'll figure out. But as of right now, I'm not 100% sure what's going on with them. But salute the Future, new #1 album, 53 plaques. I think he also has 3 diamond records. Life is Good, Wait for You, and another joint. So,
Life is Good got the diamond through the pandemic.
yeah, man. That it's one of those two. Wait for You, Life is Good, and a Quando Harlow joint are the only 3 certified diamonds.
I believe it.
We know when Kendrick's team actually goes and certifies, not like us. We know that's instant diamond.
That's
But
probably
as of
double
right
diamond.
now,
I ain't
I
gonna
heard
hold
B
you.
just went platinum.
yeah,
The
B
Common joint just went
Common
platinum.
now is
That
his
makes
first.
sense.
And that album
But
is
that's what we
incredible.
got today.
That's
You know, a little bit of
Album is
business.
Incredible.
I mean, it wasn't worthy of platinum.
Yo, John, you
I
gotta,
love that album. Chill,
you gotta
dog.
relax, bro.
That album is actually fucking fire.
Hey, but look, shout out Life is Good getting to Diamond, because I remember that was like the last song before the snap. Because 2020, we thought 2020 was going to be on some shit when that song first came out.
I ain't gonna hold
And
you.
then the pandemic hit, and that was that.
That
But
was it.
before going back to your previous point about we don't know what's going on with YoungBoy and Future, to quote, you know, right now Marcellus Wiley's in a bit of danger right now. You know, he's going through whatever with his wife, some domestic violence allegations, things of that nature. We don't know the facts. I'm not here to judge. It's none of my business. But at the same time, I want to quote something he said back when he used to do a radio show with Max Kellerman in LA many years ago. Max Marcellus was quality radio. When the Lakers were sorry, they was getting me through them dog days, right?
The Sacre days.
Yo, Robert Sacre. But he had a thing that had said, when you don't know what an issue is with 2 men and you can't like clearly identify it, it's either money or women.
I think I've said that on the pod like 100 times, bro.
Money or women. That's it. If we don't know what the issue is with YoungBoy and Future, money or women. Or both.
All wars have started.
I'm
because
betting
of
it's
those
the
two
latter,
things.
considering they both got about 8 baby mothers.
There you go. They might have crossed paths with an ex. Somebody's
Talking.
ex.
Right.
Maybe YoungBoy tried to dabble with a Future ex, and you know, word got back, or Future tried to dabble with a YoungBoy ex. Who knows? But it's always money or women.
Yeah.
The end. So we'll just wait on the actual story to come out. Somebody's gonna leak it or to move on. Maybe it was bullshit. We don't know.
Right.
But
Could have all just been a show, right?
time for my favorite segment. It's the word. You know, the mailbag.
Yeah.
We got a couple, nothing too crazy. You know, leaning into positivity.
Salute.
Chris DS Coos 10 says, I flew in and had to wait 2 hours online for a rental, booked a shit hotel, and then standing in line for 4 hours. I was truly perturbed with New York. But that energy and that sea of Yankee footage was a beautiful sight to see. I'm glad that I got to be a part of.
Salute.
Shout out, Chris.
Yeah, Chris.
Thing
lot of
is,
work.
New York
You put in
will
work to get
always make it worth it.
Yeah.
Every time.
Energy is always going to be crazy.
And you know, I'll find you a better hotel next time. Jesus
Yeah,
Christ.
man. Should have stayed at the Days Inn like Jay-Z.
I'll go to a Best Western, my nigga. You know what I mean? Keep it simple.
Come on, now.
If it says motel out front, don't do it.
Don't do it.
Don't do it.
Don't do it.
Coop Woodson, 2679 says, Spesh is nice, but he's a 100% on some clout chasing shit. He tried to do this with clips last year, but people were on his head on Twitter, and he deleted the tweets.
I remember that.
He's been remember those
about
random
that.
like long live coke rap.
the rap,
yeah.
I guess he's assuming that he was talking about the clips.
We
I
thought
don't
it was
know.
Benny or some shit.
We don't know. I thought it was Stove maybe. You know what I'm saying?
Wow. I forgot about that.
Yeah.
He was like, people were on his head on Twitter, and he deleted the tweets. He's been trying to beef with more established artists for a look. Nasty. That's tough. D Michael 372 says, oh no, that's not him. That's not the one I wanted to read. It was Richard Lee 4190. Wasn't 38 and Benny mad about the fake coke rappers? Was he speaking about Kiss? My timeline might be off. I know how fast shit be moving these days. We never figured out who he was talking about, Richard.
Is Jadakiss a coke rapper?
Yeah, nah, I never looked at
I
him.
wouldn't put
Not
Jadakiss as a coke
specifically,
rapper.
but
He moved weight in the bars.
About it, yeah.
Yeah, but he is street, more of a street nigga than a than a
Yeah.
drug,
Yeah, I wouldn't
you
put him
know?
in that category.
The Perico, nigga.
Right.
Yeah. It's
Manteca.
to talk that shit.
You know what I'm saying?
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I done learned a couple phrases from Kiss. You know, I
Right.
ain't gonna hold you, but
Right. Disciples of the Boom Bap said, man, people forget that Spesh's pen game pause on features has been rivaling like Jada's legendary run in the early 2000s. Spesh's verse on Benny's projects have been great, but still, don't come for Jada. Respectfully, we get that. Anthony Kings County, Brooklyn representative says, New York is hip hop. No need to say New York hip hop. Respectfully, Anthony, Kings County, you are 100% right.
This is facts.
You are 100%
It's
right.
cooking.
Kings County is Brooklyn, guys.
We have longtime supporter, Humble Bragger here.
Salute.
He says, went to the first show. The Reasonable Doubt show was all I needed. Respectfully, I don't give a bleep about the Jay-Z commercial records. Give it to me, frontin' Big Pimpin' and shit like that. Yo, no Sauce Money was a violation. I'd like to know why Sauce couldn't make it.
That's a fact.
Has he fallen out with Jay?
Who knows,
Had
man?
to be.
Was he on the Haven podcast? I don't know.
I could have definitely. used that
Nah, he wasn't
sauce
on the
verse.
day.
I'm joking.
Nah, but
I'm the nigga who would know that type of thing.
I follow Sauce Money. It doesn't seem like, it wouldn't seem from the things that I see him post that he has a close relationship, or that relationship would even be like something he would go back to.
It was a moment in time.
Yeah.
All right. Balloon, funny name, says this is the last one for the
Is that ludicrous?
blow him up.
Balloon.
Yeah, because he spells it BUHLOONE.
Wow.
Atlanta.
Me amazes.
Yeah. He says Atlanta listens to Jay-Z. They just don't hold him as high as East Coast cats, which is expected. Rap is very regional back in the 90s. If you ask most Southern cats who were fans of rap during the 90s, Scarface, Pac, UGK, 8-Ball, and MGG would get mentioned the most. Fair play. Fair
When
play.
you ask T.I., he says Jay-Z's number 2 all the time.
I'm sure if you ask Jeezy, he'll say something similar.
I think it's an age thing. Like, if you like 45 and up and you from the South, like, you love Pac. Like, Pac is grail.
Yeah.
You dig? You look at the names. UGK, 8-Ball, MJG, Scarface, and Pac. This nigga's like 48.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Ain't no shots at the 48-year-olds.
shots.
Big
But
fifth.
I can tell by the choices what your age is.
Definitely.
You know what I mean? Salute. But anyway, we are somewhere in New York City. More specifically, we are in the Bronx. We are at the floor level
Yes, sir.
of Yankee Stadium. Our feet hurt. Our back hurt.
Dogs barking.
But the ambiance is at the highest of highest levels. The helicopters flying above us. The women look great. The guys had that shit on.
Clean.
Yes.
And if you got a problem with that, we need you too.
Get off my lawn.
Get off Sincere's lawn.
That's the perfect intro, because you know who's got a problem with that?
Let's hear it.
I'm sorry, Mace.
Uh-oh.
OVO.
Oh,
Damn.
The OVO side of things.
Getting kicked off the lawn today.
The Drake stands.
Wow, sin.
They seem to still have a problem with Jay-Z. You know what I mean? And like after this weekend, and let it be clear, right? I continue to be,
Rockin'
and I will
Sin?
forever be, Mass Appeal Sin.
Wow, there we go.
Okay.
Wow.
I'm a Nas fan through and through.
On timing.
I'm Mass Appeal / PG Lang.
Talk about it.
You know what I mean? But I'm a Nas fan through and through. But what I witnessed in Yankee Stadium in the South Bronx this past weekend is nothing short of phenomenal. Just a classic fucking weekend, right?
Facts.
And to me, when I go online and I start seeing conversations, right, and certain factions of the hip hop fandom, they start bringing up certain numbers and chart placements, and Drake, has been on the charts and commanding the charts for this long, and Jay-Z is old, and this, that, and the third. And they point to certain statuses for Drake's claim to be the best rapper, the GOAT rapper, some might say, right? And then I look at the actual records, and I want to name like a few records from over the years, right? And so when people start saying that Drake is the GOAT rapper, the greatest MC, whatever they want to call it, they don't use the word MC because that's our term from our cloth. That's not their cloth.
Artists.
Right? I start looking at records like Hotline Bling. I start looking at records like Hold On, We're Going Home, Passion Fruit. I started looking at One Dance. I started looking at Controller. I started looking at Marvin's Room. And I started looking at all these records where Drake, yes, a rapper, but he crossed over into so many other genres. Now, if you appreciate that about Drake, right? If that's one of the reasons that you love Drake, so be it, right? He's genreless. He's a jack of all trades, so to speak, right? We can understand that. He's not pigeonholed into like one genre. I can understand that, right? If you love him as an artist, you think he's one of the GOAT artists of all time, cool, right? But don't you ever in your life, after this past weekend, fix your lips to tell us how Drake is the greatest rapper of all time. Because a lot of his status in the game comes from him leveraging other genres, R&B, dance hall, pop, dance pop, everything in between. He leverages, he's made it a thing to leverage all of these different genres to prop himself up in the rap space, right? Not to say that he hasn't done his thing in the rap space, but when I look back at this weekend and I see Jay-Z 3 nights in a row selling out Yankee Stadium, right, to celebrate albums like Reasonable Doubt and The Blueprint, and to do songs like Dead Presidents, The Evils, You Don't Know, Song Cry, to bring out a Nas, to bring out a Slick Rick and an Eminem, right? and to have all these pivotal hip hop songs, full rap songs, just bars. No, he's not singing on the hook. He's not singing nowhere in the song. He's not, doing the butterfly in the middle of the song because he's doing a dance hall record. Like, no, he's not doing no weird dances on stage. You know what I mean? He's just up there with a mic spitting bars. He did shots to job. What did he do it with?
With the bars.
He did it with the bars, bro. I don't ever in life ever want to hear Drake's name put up against Jay-Z's name again when it comes to this hip hop shit, right? If you want to talk about, Drake got some, some singing songs. He got some songs that get the women,
What do you mean by that?
Mase is sick over there.
He gets the women in the mood. Cool. You know what I mean? He got some dance hall records, some pop records. Cool. But as far as this hip hop, rap shit, don't ever put Drake's name up against Jay-Z's name ever again in my life. Don't do it. Don't let me hear you or see you do that shit. Mase, you are... You've been put on notice. I don't ever want to hear Drake's name against Jay-Z's name on some rap shit. Ever.
Oh, Lord.
Don't you ever come around here no more. Talk about no Drake shit.
Whole bars.
He said, don't bark up this tree or this tree will fall on you. I don't know why OVO didn't forewarn you. Please not Jay. He's not for play.
Where I'm from, Can't Knock the Hustle and the remix. Public service announcement. Big Pimpin'. 99 Problems. Encore.
You talking.
I don't ever want to hear Drake's name against Jay-Z's name on some rap shit. Just strictly off rap shit. You like the R&B joints? Cool. You like the dancehall joints? Cool.
You like the melodies?
You like the melodies? Cool. You like Drake with the melodies? So be it. So does Kendrick. So, shit. I'm cool with it.
Set on fire.
On this rap shit, strictly off the rap shit. Sold out Yankee Stadium for 3 straight nights. Yeah. Strictly off rap shit. No 808s, no heartbreaks. None of that. So throwing shots at Kanye too.
Damn.
Wow. Damn it, man.
And again, let it be known, I'm a Nas fan. When we start talking about Jay-Z versus Nas, that's a different conversation. I will get back to that at some point, probably. But we're still celebrating Jay-Z and his historic run at Yankee Stadium in the Bronx for 3 straight nights. And people still want to bring up Drake in these conversations. I'm sorry.
And?
Y'all got it all fucked up. If y'all still gonna be talking that shit about Drake and whatnot, get the fuck all the way off my lawn. Get off my borough. Get out of about 5 boroughs, honestly.
Get out the whole state.
Get out the whole state.
Me too?
I gotta leave.
Yeah, the door's right there, bro.
I gotta go, man. You know what? Dance. That's not. You know what I mean?
The jig is certainly up.
It's up, bro.
I mean, blowing the dust off the plaques ain't enough. You know what I mean? What a hell of an episode. 153.
Shit.
Epic conversation. I know there's gonna be some people upset about the Jay-Z conversation, but like I always say, if y'all come here for 4 individuals with their own minds to agree with what you think, that's not the platform here. We're here for ingratiation, having bills, disagreements. So they're taking that time and that energy to, I can't believe you said that, I'm never coming back. Have a counter in the comments and don't be a jerk about it. Just have builds. That's what this platform has always been about at its core essence.
Facts.
Having builds and friendship, not performative vibes and saying the right things at the right times at all times. It's about having bills, disagreements, differences of opinions, and we invite y'all to be a part of that build. I wish y'all, some of you, not every one of you, some of you would understand that that's the whole purpose of this show. The most hip-hop-iest thing is having builds. A bunch of guys coming together talking about some shit, whether it's raucous or commercial rap, like just talking, having disagreements, arguing, having heated arguments, and still being cool after the fact.
Barbershop talk.
You know what I'm saying? Or just being on a block. Or in our case, being in the break room at work.
Yeah.
Full on high decibel level arguments where we all getting written up about rap. It's not that serious. Stop personalizing our opinions about rappers.
Please.
Have your own opinions. Have your counterpoints. Leave the disrespect at the door.
Facts.
Because we don't get disrespectful until you get disrespectful. If you just want to build and talk, we invite it.
Believe that.
We're not avatars. Don't have a parasocial relationship with us. We're not here for none of that. We just here to talk about some rap of people who love the things we like and even some of the things that we don't like.
Talk about
Drake fan is right here on the panel.
Come on.
There's a Kendrick fan right here on the panel. A Nas fan. Jay fan. Then we got the balance. We've been telling y'all we've been giving y'all the answers to the test from day one. Overstand it, please. Understand what's going on here.
Please.
This is not a podcast for a certain group of niggas. We are trying to be the closest thing possible to Rap City in 2026. The end. Do you need a balance? Take us home.
About to get on my Ferris Bueller shit. Hey, you. You right? Yeah, you. Hit the like button. Tell a friend to tell a friend. Subscribe. Swipe and hype. We're good dudes here. We love to entertain you. We hope you're entertained. Shout out to my guy Mase though, giving you the culture, everything that's going on in the industry, keeping you apprised.
Yes, sir.
My guy's sincere. Hell of a fucking lawn.
Super
incredible.
producer.
Always keep you on your toes.
Yes, sir.
Jarvie, hardest working man in show
goat.
business. We got the fucking Voltron in here right now. I'm
Talk
Dean, the
about it.
balance of the force, your
My
mother's
dog.
favorite heavy nigga. What are we doing here? It's the Rap Roundtable. We love you. Hit the like, share, tell a friend. 153. We fucking out of here, you dig?
We outta
One's
here.
up in the chat on the way out. One's up wherever you at.